We're started. It's all good.
Not even her. You don't want it. It.
It.
Wow, I caught that.
Steve.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, you did.
We potentially have it on record.
Potentially,
I didn't mean
if
it.
the microphone
Not
picks
really.
it up.
But to be fair, she, in my defense, she's been real bad the last couple of days.
She has been defending us from robbers.
It's like all innocent. Oh, like, Daddy loves her. You've been just as mad at her as I have.
Admittedly, most of those robbers are just in her head.
No,
or
I
actually
suppose
seagulls, or
Most of them don't exist, is the problem.
or the bin men, or just people on their way to work. But god damn, has she defended us passionately from them. That'll teach them to walk. You've got a fucking sucker.
Right, anyone breathing near our house?
Jeez. Also, I've turned my fan on because my room is a sauna. So let me know if you can hear it, and then I will mute myself as I sit in front of the fan.
Now. Can't hear it.
Is my camera like really blurry and laggy? Is that just me?
Yeah,
a little.
Oh, well, it's a mildly inconvenient day. That's fine.
Let's chalk it up to just inconvenience.
Well, hold on.
Right, are we all settled in and comfy? Has everyone got some water?
Yes.
I mean, I got liquid. Or water.
Liquid.
Some kind of thirst quencher. That's all that matters. Right, in which case. Previously on Lost. In your last episode, we had just an absolute clusterfuck of a time at Stormwind. You arrived full of cheers and merriment, finding out that the palisade walls were dilapidated, the city had grown in width and length rather than in height. A swampy mire where the ocean water is kind of crept into half of it, so everything's kind of on these little stilts. All these buildings, and the road is like wood and logs. No actual roads, just a path of wood. But as you ventured into the town with ease, you broke the captain out. Jane, wait, fuck, is her name Jane?
Alex, whilst there's a brief pause, at least for me, you sound way more quiet than normal.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you really do.
Am I?
Maybe it's like coming through a different mic.
No, it's my road. Is that better?
Nope.
Nope. I had to turn you up because I was like, hold up, I can't
Yeah,
hear you.
so did I.
Quiet. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just quieter. Like 20% quieter.
I already had you on my 130%.
Mm.
I'm feeling more relaxed already with the sea, the music.
How's that? Is that better?
That's way better.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Don't know what went wrong with that one. Okay, sorry about that. So Jane Fritz, famous captain without a ship. Her crew's kind of mutinied her, so Lulan will remember her crew very briefly from her time spent on the Salty Sea Dog. But alas, she found herself in jail at Stormwind. Angel broke her out. You guys got all drunk and went straight back to jail. Then you broke out again, and as you were making a deal with the Lord to accept his ship in exchange for basically kind of repairing the trade route in the area, you were surprise attacked by none other than Void's champion. The Juggernaut himself, walking through the ocean, crept up, he appeared, blew up half the dock, and caused you guys to flee. So you're now aboard your unnamed man o' war. It's half gunned, about 1/3 or 1/4 of the crew.
Didn't we named it?
I think it's called the Lucky Miss.
Yeah.
The Lucky Miss. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you for remembering that. You know what? I've got a new notebook. I'm going to start from the scratch of this notebook.
Did you not find
Is
the
that
old
my
one?
house work notebook?
Yeah, It is
No, it
Harris's. Yeah, I've got like 6 workbooks, all full of D&D stuff. So they've been entered at random points.
I've got written down the SS Red Velvet here.
Do you?
I've
It's
actually got the
definitely-
Lucky Mist as well.
Yeah, it's the Lucky Mist.
What about the SS Victoria Sponge? That was another one. Was there a cake theme?
Maybe that was your
I
yacht
think that's
plans.
just you. Yeah.
Was there a sailing ship Battenberg somewhere?
Is this just you planning out what you're going to make this weekend?
Yeah, probably.
So the Lucky Miss.
Which is soundtrack, sorry.
The Lucky Miss. You've got your crew's at like quarter strength, which means you're well provisioned because you brought the ship was being loaded with provisions for a while. Voltrim Rykar had commanded the crew to sail towards Yitan, and so you are slowly making your way across this beautiful blue ocean to Yitan. Behind you, just at the very end of your eyesight, is the snowy tips of the Ridgeback Mountains. In front of you is nothing but blue. To your left, nothing but blue, and to your right, nothing but blue. You've been sailing for the better part of a day now, and you're well into the ocean. The wind is calm, the sun is rising, the snow hasn't settled or started falling in these parts of the oceans just yet. You're heading towards those sweet summer seas with the summer winds, and the crew are all in great spirits.
I also see an SS Red Velvet, but I think it was a different ship. Just as a heads up. And also on our ship, in case you did or didn't say, Alex, for your notes, I have that we have 30 hands, so I guess we've got 30 crew. We got 32 guns, but that's not all of them because it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think everyone's not drunk anymore, so that doesn't matter.
No, you wouldn't be drunk now.
Good.
Also, this soundtrack that you put on at the background, it used to be my PS4 soundtrack, because it was part of a theme, and I downloaded The Witcher 3 because, love The Witcher 3, and so this is just proper nostalgia for me. This is like the soundtrack of like my first 2 years at uni, because I'd leave it on as a background noise as I studied or like chatted with friends, so it's so weird.
That's a good omen,
Love it.
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
I hope. And then, last but not least, I know it's super hot and disgusting at the moment, so people might not want to put their cameras on. But Alex, specifically, and anyone else, if you do put your camera on, it's just easier to roleplay with you.
I might do in a minute, in a bit, but I've just had a shower, so I'm waiting for my hair to dry a bit.
So good. Yeah, there he is. You guys always need a bit of prompt.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, why is it different?
Because my old desk is over there, and this is my new desk.
I don't. It's change. Don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I don't have
It's
anywhere to put
not
all of my
right.
shit that's on the other desk yet, so it's all round the wrong way. Plus, look at the colour of the walls. Like, it needs decorating before I push my desk in there.
It's a very sad colour.
So it's the same room, just at a different angle.
Yeah, I was sat
Oh, that's
there
weird,
before with the
I
camera It's weirding you out. I've got to live in here.
Yeah.
It's like the guinea pig point of view. You know, this is how
Yeah.
they've witnessed all of Devland's adventures.
Exactly.
Is this the sick mouse?
But actually, it's more like this.
Oh god, what's that?
Are you not
You
too
guys
hot?
can start, by the way.
Yeah, why do
No,
you
I've
have a
got
blanket
aircon.
around you?
And you're in the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah.
you lucky bastard.
So, do we want to activate the portal?
Well, I guess a day has occurred, right?
Oh yeah.
So we just need to remember that. No. Did we message them? I can't remember how we left it because I certainly set them
Sent a
up for
message
stress.
with the slowest bird in existence. An
No,
owl.
you cut me off before I did that. You were like, no, actually, you could just send a message using that messaging service you have available. And I was like, oh yeah,
Oh, that wouldn't have been me.
That one.
Someone did.
someone did. I think it was you.
I was laughing at the idea you'll send a message, it will take 3 weeks to get there.
When all you got to do is wait a day for the portal to come back.
Yeah. That's pretty much the problem with it.
All right. Wow. So, is it the morning? What's the time, Alex?
Yeah,
in this world?
it's like very early morning. You're probably not used to being at sea. Well, I mean, I think who was
I am.
vomiting loads? It was Freya and Rykar. Freya and Rykar, you're having a horrible time. You've got very little sleep, but you've woken up. You've been swinging in a hammock, which has kind of helped in a weird way. But Freya's bucket of sick is full. Angel, you've slept like a baby.
In a
Devlin,
different room, I hope.
you've literally slept like a baby. But all the crew's up and ready, cleaning the poop deck, and putting on some breakfast.
So you said we had.
Didn't we have
30. You
Didn't
first.
we have an emotional conversation before
We
bed?
did. We had a very, very
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
heart to heart that Freya was not part of.
Yes.
No.
we
It
need
was
to
not.
involve her.
Ugh.
Oh God, I just remembered everything I need to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I know it was emotional, but I can't remember specifically what I said. So
There was a big
Right.
beef between Freya and Lulan in a whole, like, you defending our actions and Freya being mad about it. Freya stormed out of the room. Then we convinced Rykar actually that he wasn't fully of his original opinion. And then the three of us sort of united in oh, okay, actually, we all kind of understand everyone's point of view. And not three, Davlan was there too. The four of us, we all agreed that we sort of agreed each other's point of view. And then we were like, oh no, now we need to have this conversation again with Freya and try and get her to our point of view. And I was mad because Freya threatened to basically kill Nubbins. Whether she knew she was doing that or not is the debate in the air. But that's where I remember we left it, and then we all went to bed.
okay.
If
Thank
only
you.
we hadn't done that
Appreciate
2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's still fresh like it was yesterday. Oh, the emotion. Okay. We had a really long sleep.
Super long.
Really heavy sleep.
Yeah, undoubtedly a heavy
Filled
sleep.
with dreams.
You're hungover and you've just been like smashed around a city. You're extremely tired, but you've woken up. So I'll say in this order: Devlan, you wake up first. So Devlan, your little hammock is tiny. It's swinging at like the base of the second story down of the ship. You're swinging. Below you is the occasional like soft touch of Bleezy's fur, who's like kind of he's asleep on his back with his hoofs in the air. And he's kind of snoring loudly.
Silly sheep. I'd like to get up and go to the front of the ship.
So as you start climbing the stairs, you're still getting your sea legs, so climbing's a bit awkward. Like these stairs are quite large and steep, so you're kind of scrambling up them as you climb round. You pass the kitchen where this big burly bald chef is there. He slams his cleaver down from like preparing the stew for lunch and shoves into your hand a fresh bread loaf or like a fresh bun or whatever.
Loaf of bread.
Yeah, with like some sausage and some cheese. Your strength, lad. He like pats you on the back as he sends you back up the next set of stairs.
Thank you very much.
You're
Guess
welcome.
I'll try and keep it down. Feeling a bit icky today.
Oh, you get your sea legs soon enough, lad.
I bloody hope so. And I'm going to scamper off.
He just watches you scamper off. On the top deck, there are like 4 people scrubbing it with these long brushes, and one throwing like a pail of soapy water around. On the wheel is the first mate, who just nods in your direction as he's slowly guiding you with the wind at your back. The sails are all down, so it's like this magnificent, like almost plumage of the ship being pulled towards Yitan in a way. There's someone in the crow's nest and a couple of people eating their breakfast on the very front of the ship.
I'd like to go and eat my breakfast at the front of the ship, but I'm not sure if I want to talk to those people.
Okay, well, yeah, there's a couple of barrels pulled up. You could just probably grab one for yourself and start eating away. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, please.
Yeah, as you sit down, you just start eating. So, Angel, you're next to wake up.
What a lovely rest. And then I sort of, I check my bag after, like, you sort of wake up like you've had a bit of a nightmare. Well, actually, Nubbins is in there, right? He's fed.
Yeah.
He's clean.
He's snoring away.
Just this familiar sort of situation. Worse at times in the past, but nothing's. I'll put his little
He's like got a little
thing
holding
down.
a little pebble. He's like chewing on it in his sleep. He's been at sea. He knows the food is rare.
He's got a little bit of PTSD. I will. Am I sharing this room with anyone?
Yeah, it's the crew's quarters. So while Devlan was kind of like in the very end and to the right, you're somewhere in the middle.
Oh, great. All right. Do I get top bunk?
With top hammock, yeah, sure.
Top hammock. Okay, cool. Well, I'll sort of nimbly get down, try not to wake anyone. Just look around me, like how many people are asleep, how many people...
Below you is Rykar, who's like asleep holding this bucket full of sick, and the bucket kind of swills with the motion of the ship, almost spilling, and then back again, almost spilling. But he's completely grey and pale, but he's stopped being sick at least.
How did that smell not keep me up? Is my stuff on the ground? I'm going to move my stuff out of the way, just in case there's like a bit of spillage.
You push your chest to the very end of the wall.
Yeah. Then I'm going to go out and get some fresh sea air. Wake up in the morning.
As you're on your way up, the chef slams into your hand a little like chunk of bread, sausage and cheese. Get your strength up, laddie. As he like pats you on the back.
What's your name, sir?
Jamie.
Jamie?
Yeah, I'm Jamie, lad. Nice to meet you.
Jamie? This
James. James.
No, I think Jamie
You can
works.
call me Jamie.
It's very healthy what you've made.
So it's just to get your strength up, lad.
Thank you. I'll head out and have a look around. I guess just sort of nice and peaceful, right?
You see Devlan, like, his little legs up as he scampers up a barrel and he sits down with his plate in his lap. The sea air is just like blowing his hair as he's looking out towards the front of the ship. People are like cleaning the deck beside you, etc., etc.
I'll check my the little portal thing. Can I tell visually that it's recharged and we would be able to maybe open the gate back to headquarters?
Yes, once you've docked, you can open the gate for sure.
I can't open it on the ship.
No, it cannot be moving.
But this ship is still
moving. The ship is moving.
But like at the base
Tom,
it's
I had
on.
this argument.
No, the rules are stated.
It's like half an hour ago.
The rules are stated. It can't be used during movement.
That's interesting. I wrote down all the rules. Give me a moment. Someone else can wake up while I have a little.
Yeah.
Lulan, you wake up.
I swear to God, if Tom says.
Where am I? Like,
you're at the
bunk-wise.
other end of the quarters. Freya is next to, like, her hammock is next to you, and she's just got sick all over herself and her hammock. She didn't take a bucket to bed with her.
Oh no. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna go venture and find some cleaning stuff.
You bump
Freya.
into Devlan's great uncle, and bonus points if you can remember his name, people.
What was the bonus points?
Devlan's great uncle.
Archibald Proudbelly.
Yeah, Archibald is he's like polishing his musical instrument. He nods your way gruffly.
Come can't believe I took notes, man.
Hello. Bucket? Cleaning supplies? Anywhere?
He like stands up and like slides a bucket over to you with his foot.
Does it have a sponge and water in it?
It does. Oh, it has no
Great.
water. It's got a sponge.
I go over to the nearest barrel of water.
Yeah, some fresh
I'm
water
assuming
barrels
so.
near you. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fill the barrel up with some fresh water. I'm gonna then go over to Freya and lightly clean her up because no woman wants to wake up covered in vomit.
Freya, you wake up to Lulan standing over you, cleaning you a sponge.
Give Freya just kind of like accidentally fall out of the hammock.
Oof, okay. You roll out of the hammock, and you just peel straight to the floor and land face down on the wooden floor.
Okay, I know the feeling. I'm gonna then help Freya up and to sit up very slowly in the bed.
Can Freya kind of back away from Lulan?
Alright, I get it, you're annoyed, whatever, but at the same time, like, hold your pride. I'm just trying to help. It's not anything. Just let me help, okay? There's no shame in it, there's no whatever. Just let me help, okay?
Fine.
Good. And then I'm just gonna, no words said, I'm just gonna help clean Freya up. And her bed. And then I'm going to, once that's done, walk away and, yeah. I won't make any other comment.
And Freya just sit on the floor.
Not in the bed. I helped her
Well, the
into
hammock.
bed.
It's a hammock, isn't it?
Oh,
So
yeah.
You're sitting in someone else's hammock below yours.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay there for a minute.
Lulan, as you ascend the stairs, the chef shoves into your hand exactly what everyone else received, which is a delicious hunk of bread and some sausage and some cheese.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. You're welcome, lad. Lass.
Yep. Cheers.
Can I try
continue up.
planting the port key into the ground of the ship?
Yes, if you would like.
Okay, so I plant it into the ground of the ship. What occurs?
Massive chains fly out, and the ship comes hudding to a hull. Everyone is thrown.
I didn't say I was
forwards out of their
activating it.
hammocks. You just put it on the floor.
Yeah, just does it go into the... Alright, look, full transparency, the rules said it can be used every 24 hours, but it can only be used when planted in the ground. So I thought,
Alex did say we had to put the anchor down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was
You can't be a moving vehicle.
Alright,
So-
you know what,
To be
I'm
honest,
fine with
Tom,
that. I'm
it's
fine
not
with
the
that.
first time you've accidentally discharged.
Yeah, I did hope that we would have a fighting chance if Tom said it.
I don't mind. You're ruling.
It can't be used in transport.
Oh, there you go.
requires
That doesn't seem
the
to be
anchor.
working. I wonder what could have happened if it was opposite. Oh well, we'll have to wait.
Lulan, as you ascend, you see Angel just like kicking the stone around the floor a little bit as he tries to pick it back up.
Butterfingers.
I don't
all.
think that can be used while the ship's moving.
Really, I thought if you just planted into the ground at any point, it could work. Fair enough.
No.
Well, we live and learn. Lovely to see you this morning.
You two.
Let's hope.
I'm then gonna throw the bucket of vomit mixture overboard.
And
bucket as well.
that morning is ruined.
No, not the bucket, the content, and then eat my bread and stuff.
As you guys are chilling out and eating, are you going to join Devlan to eat? Or are you guys going to eat on the poop deck? So Devlan, the two of them kind of like scooch in next to you over this barrel and start chowing down on some food. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss before the next person wakes up?
Davlin, what do they call those things that you put on the front of a ship? Like a little grotesque gargoyle sort of thing.
Do they call it a figurehead or something?
I think you'd be a good figurehead on this ship, you know? Looking proud. Not you physically, but like,
I was going to say, that almost sounded like a threat.
It's a bit early for threats.
Too early for that kind of talk.
Let me finish my breath.
Try again when I've had a few beers.
Fair.
You know what we should do? A race to the top.
Of the mast.
Yep.
You're twice my size.
Twice the pride. No, twice the height, double the fall. Dun, 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 dun. And then I'm gonna start running.
Alright,
No, I'm pretty sure it hurts just as much when we fall off the mast.
Angel, roll a dex with advantage because you snuck in a head start.
Fuck's sake.
16.
Angel jumps off the the front of the ship is obviously slightly higher up. He jumps from the wooden banister and clambers up the rigging. So he's holding on to that like netting on the side of the ship as he starts scaling it wildly. Lula, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna absolutely. Ooh, actually, I know it's not combat, but I have a jar with my blood stuff in. I get like 3 tokens or whatever.
Yeah.
I use it to use my blood whip and try and lasso up.
Yeah. I'll lasso up.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a dex for me.
Okay. Ooh, 16.
So Angel pass you at the top of this rigging. This blood lasso
At the same height.
wraps up. Obviously, it's not a grappling hook. You still need to scale the blood lasso, but it is there. Angel, roll a dex.
Can I
Disadvantage 'cause you were
actually
distracted?
Can I actually roll a perception just to see if I did actually pick up that really important portkey?
Yeah, roll a perception.
Just want to make sure it's not rolling around on the deck. I can't quite remember. 17.
You did.
Okay, great. That's my turn.
So you stop to look. Okay, so then roll a
That's actually
strength.
pretty important.
Ooh.
Roll a strength to see if you can pull your own body weight up.
11 strength of 10.
Yep. So you just start scaling your blood whip, and you're like now neck and neck with one another.
Other shoulder. Oh fuck! Okay.
Devlan, is there anything you'd like to cheer?
He might try and win.
Oh, are you gonna go for it, Devlan, or are you gonna cheer?
No, I'm gonna eat my sausage and my cheese.
So you finish your sausage and cheese, but both of their sausage and cheese is now unguarded.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Can I pick up and lick one of the sausages and just put it back?
Do you want to pick up and lick?
I want to lick Angel's.
As you're doing that, Rykar climbs the top step, and you lock eye contact with Rykar awkwardly as you lick the top of Angel's sausage.
Lauren, take notes.
I'm gonna go back downstairs and just throw up again.
Like, shove Freya's head out of the way. Into the toilet.
into the bucket. Oh, it's a bit full, isn't it?
As you're scaling, you're now neck and neck. So both of you roll a d20 to see who can seize the initiative.
Oh god. 15.
19.
Angel sees this initiative. Angel starts scaling up to the top of the rigging. Angel, with the initiative seized, you can roll again to double it, or pass it to the next person.
Can I try and go and step on Lulan's head to boost me up whilst pushing her down a little bit?
Okay,
I will bite you.
roll the dex.
I will bite you.
Ooh, that was a 6.
You kick Lulan in the breast.
Oh.
Well, I have extra incentive to hurry up now.
Lulan, roll a strength to see with disadvantage to see if that makes you slide down the whip.
Okay, that was a 10 and a 16. My rolls actually quite good.
10, so you slide down a smidge and start scaling. Angel, you've got 1 initiative point. Do you want to risk doubling it or passing it to the next person?
Always risk.
Okay, roll a d20.
on seeing Angel cheat for a second time, can I pick up his cheese and make that too?
Yeah.
First with the head start, and then by jumping on her head.
Yeah. That was a 12.
You successfully seize the initiative. From here, you climb onto like one of the masts. I don't know what that is. The T junction bits near the mast. And now you can jump and start scaling the next set of rigging to get to the crow's nest. Roll a dex.
Oh, see, I get 2, don't I? I'll be like, the weather up here is lovely as I roll a 15.
You jump and grab hold of that next rigging. Okay, Lulan? He's quite far ahead of you now.
Can I throw a dagger as that?
You want to throw a dagger?
Jesus Christ! That
Roll
could
a
kill
dex.
someone.
Maybe not. No.
You've said it there.
Well,
Is this Gwen or Lulan?
How many daggers do you have? So you got your 2 daggers, your 2 like short swords.
and then I got my serrated.
And if you miss it,
I
just
got that.
flies off into the ocean.
Yeah, do you want to risk that?
No,
You've said
maybe
it
not.
now. You've said it there.
No, can I try and try and leapfrog?
Yeah, okay, so roll a dex. If you get really hard, like a 20, I'll say that you catch up to him.
No, I don't. I got a 13. But my
so
dex
you,
is 12.
You slam into the wood bit that he's just jumped off, and now you're like holding onto it as you pull yourself up. Roll initiative, both of you.
Oh god.
10.
14.
So Lulan sees the initiative. Lulan, it's a jump to catch up to where Angel is, which requires dex, unless you have another plan.
No, yeah, I will. I will do that.
Roll a dex.
19.
You soar
I feel like I'm wasting all my
straight
good-
up to
I
him.
feel like I'm wasting all my good rolls.
There's the scuffle moment here because you're both on a very small amount of rigging. Both of you roll a strength, and whoever fails it slides down.
We're quite high up now, right?
Yeah.
19.
19.
You both like kick at each other and don't move. Okay, initiative seizing time. Both roll for initiative.
Oh god.
12.
11.
Angel just pulls ahead. Okay, Angel, roll for a dex, but Lulan's going to try and grab at your feet with a strength.
But I No, I don't know yet. A 7.
14.
Okay, so she just starts pulling you back down, and now you're scuffling again. But if you roll strength,
This is outrageous.
Oh,
Is there like... There's no like rope I could sort of go...
yeah, there's a load of rope.
Cut it and it might just unstable her a little, but not break the ship.
No, you're both on the netting, but there's rope all around that's like holding up all the sails and stuff.
I probably shouldn't do that.
I rolled a 19.
19 again. As
No!
well.
So you both
For real?
continue scuffling one another.
Alright, hang on. Let's just stop. Does she stop?
No.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Okay, Lulan, you seize the initiative. You didn't stop. Roll a dex to try and climb. Angel can grab at your feet with a strength.
I would have stopped.
That was a 9.
That was a 1.
So he lets go. You just climb a tiny amount. Angel, she's now just out of your reach.
Can I create a hologram of myself going really quickly across her side, really quickly climbing? It might distract her, thinking she's trying to grab the real me.
Wait, so only the two of you fit on this bit of rigging. So unless your hologram goes round the other side and like crawls in front of her,
Sure, I'll do that.
okay. So that's gonna be tricky. Roll a dex for me for your hologram and see if it fails.
Natural 20.
So
Oh.
Lulan Angel just appears on the other side of this like netting ladder in front of you.
No, and then like
I'm
climb.
gonna be more invigorated to chase him. Like really fucking competitive now.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try and
Angel
grab him.
gets
Damn.
Angel gets a dex of advantage. Lulan, you just get a dex.
Oh great.
Gonna need that advantage. Not much better. 7.
Lulan?
Hey.
Hey, you're catching up to what you don't know is the hologram. You're both the hologram and you are like inches away. It's one more roll.
Oh
is there-
god.
Is
there
me
anything
still
you-
climbing? Real me?
Yes.
Okay,
slowly
good. Just
but-
checking, just checking.
Is there
Ooh.
anything you'd like to do?
Ooh, yes, there is. I would like to put all of my energy into hologram climbing to the top and then teleporting to him, like swapping. Can I do that? I can't remember if that happens. That's
he
not one
has
of
to
my
be-
powers, is it? Damn it! I can't even
He
do
has
that.
to be destroyed. He has to be destroyed.
I can't even do that. I won't do that. I'll just climb with a 10.
Lulan?
That was a 4.
So, now
Neck and neck.
it's impossible not to notice, but Angel's next to you, whilst also slightly ahead of you.
Look at me over there! How distracting!
Can I give him a what's it called? Where you give a wet willy? Can I give him a wet willy as I
Oh,
climb?
jeez.
Dex with disadvantage in case you might let go.
Okay, that was a 16.
So you successfully give.
I thought you
real
said
Angel a wet willy.
disadvantage.
Yeah, she rolled. Oh, which was the one that you picked? What was the first one?
12, and my dex is 12.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
heard
you
2.
successfully wet willied Angel.
Oh,
Angel rolled
Why?
Dex to see if you let go.
let go. 11.
What's your Dex?
It's pretty good. It is 13.
Yeah, you don't let go. So she's just down. But your hologram makes it to the top.
There wasn't any rules technically.
It doesn't count. That's not a real person. And then I'm gonna
That's harsh.
continue.
One
The guy
last
in the-
roll. I want to get there. One last roll for it all.
The guy in the crow's nest is like, "Oh, hello, Angel." Meanwhile, back on the netting, both of you roll. The winner takes all.
Oh god. Oh.
Ladies first. Sounds like I win.
That's 20.
You fucker. You fucker. That was 15.
So, Lulan, you like frog leap, so you pull yourself and jump up, and then like grab and fly, like fling yourself over into the crow's nest. Oh, hello, Lulan. The other guy says.
Can I put him on my shoulder? Like,
Oh! As you're insanely high up, a hologram angel's still there.
He's booing. Boo. Real me will clear my ear out. Ah, well played, I guess.
Loser.
Let's sigh. A hologram me is going to do a backflip corkscrew off of the ship into the water.
Some of the crew that are cleaning are like, "Man overboard!"
Hang on, it was a joke. Oh my, I'm gonna brace.
Do you successfully tell them that it's a joke or not?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll half-heartedly try.
Roll a charisma.
Ooh, 2.
Anchor slams down. So Voltrim, you just get to this bucket, and you like, you throw up into this bucket, and then suddenly you look up, and you're halfway to the other side of the ship, and the sick is moving out of the bucket towards the ocean. Bleaty's like beside you, like. Whoa. Freya, you've like just got out the toilet, and you're just thrown forwards, like pulling up your trousers still as you slide across on your feet towards the other side of the ship.
Nice. Nice.
Voltrim, you've got a bucket on your head of sick.
Not
Freya,
a bucket on the head again.
Freya, you slam into the like storage quarters and kind of corkscrew over a barrel. The anchor's dropped, and the crew are like begin jumping overboard to find hologram Angel.
I guess I will jump into the water
one die.
to pretend it was me.
Can I just lean over and lick his bread?
Oh, that wasn't great. It was a 5 for the jump.
You hit the side of the ship on the way down.
Oh
I'd
god,
take
that's
2
gonna hurt.
You take 2 wounds as you roll. You like slam, and then
Gee,
slide over.
I actually
into
do
the
need
water.
rescuing now. This is gonna be
It's
really
on a banana
believable.
peel.
Also, I use my dice that I found underneath like my chest of drawers, and I'm really happy because the last one is the one that I use where I've literally rolled 2 after 2 after 2.
No, wow, yeah, don't use that one.
It's a fresh new start.
Dice jail.
Yeah, I know.
Could I go and lower myself into the water and wash?
Yes, you are successfully
Please.
washed.
I'm gonna reach out for aid.
The two sailors like pull Angel up. They put a rope under his chest and his armpits and drag him out.
Why? Oh, you saved me.
Angel, you gotta be careful. The ship was moving at insanely high speeds. They start raising the anchor.
I've learned. It's my first time on a ship. I'm still learning. Please forgive me. Can I do a deception?
Yeah, roll a charisma.
Ooh, 17.
Oh, it's okay. And they like rub you on the back a little bit. Yeah, they give you like a shot of whiskey because the water was freezing cold.
Jamie, could I have another one of those soups to warm me up from the cold water?
Soups will be ready later, lad. You'll have your bread, ham and cheese for a bit.
Okay. Could I have just add some olives to that?
What's an olive?
Oh, we don't know what that is. That's fine.
Well, these people won't. So you successfully sit down. Lulan, like, you lower yourself quite dramatically holding onto one of the like levee systems that you slide down the mast.
Like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the base of the ship, Voltrim and Freya, you can start to ascend.
So yeah, I would have gone up and gone over the side in the sea to wash, if possible. Or
Oh, you wanted to wash in the sea? Yeah, of course.
yeah, just dunk and then climb back up, not going too far away because I don't trust my swimming abilities.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, how's your swimming ability?
Not worried.
Like, just like you know those like slats on the
The sea
side.
is very salty.
Yeah.
You would have float. You would float. The sea is salty.
Very
It's not
dense.
fresh water. Yeah, but you're not wearing your armor, right?
Maybe that needs a wash.
Oh, wow.
I'm not
Not
getting
in
some water on the
salt
outside.
That would be
Yeah,
so
stop
Oh,
watching
water
it.
helps.
your way
Fresh
to
water,
die.
you stink.
So yeah, I'll head back up and just look like someone that has not had a meal in a long time, and just look at this bread and the sausage,
Cheekbones.
the unlicked sausage,
That's
and the
mine.
cheese, and just no, I'll have my own, and just smash them all together and invent a sandwich then and there,
Oh my god.
Wow.
and just in like 2 bites eat it, and then pray to
Oh my
all that's
god.
holy that I don't throw up.
You successfully keep it down, and some of the sailors like clap and cheer.
So where are we going again? Yitan.
Etan, sir, that's where you commanded. One of the grizzled sailors says as he walks past.
Any of you been there before?
Jane! And underneath the wheel, the captain's quarters open. She comes out. She's like brushing her teeth or something. She spits out over the side of the ship, slaps on her stolen pirate hat. She's got her 3 pistols, the dog's teeth, strapped to her chest. As she walks up towards you guys, she kind of like grabs one of the bread off a plate as it goes by, scoffs it down. I've been to Yitan once. Trade mission, escorting some cargo. Beautiful place, large, mountainous in various places, even a small desert to the south, but beautiful, beautiful place. Can't speak the language though, quite a strict language barrier. Any of your crew speak the language?
I doubt that, unless it's anything you know particularly.
None of them do.
What's
So
the
it's a good
language
start.
called?
We're going to need to find a translator, step 1, when we get there.
There was a travelling alchemist that I met there once. In Yitan.
Volo.
Yes, I think that was his name. He speaks Yitanese.
Of course he does.
We need to halt the ship.
Yeah.
You can just fetch him when we get there, right?
No, I feel like we need to deal with that situation that Angel started yesterday. We need to deal with that now. But do we want to talk with Freya first?
Because Freya hasn't had breakfast yet. Because she'd come out and just ignore everyone, but is there coffee or there's some sort of like liquid that's not food?
Yeah, there's like black coffee being passed around.
Yeah, because she just poured herself a very large mug of black coffee. And she's just blanking everyone.
Looks like we're gonna have a good conversation there, Riker. Maybe.
It's gonna be great. Right. Stand up. Feeling a world better now. I've got some food in my stomach. I'm just gonna sit down in front of Freya, even if that's like on the boards.
Freya just kind of like looks up gently and just stares at Riker.
Do you need some food?
No, I don't want anything in my stomach currently.
Angel, come get some food.
She can have mine. I've sort of gone off my appetite after.
I'm good, thanks.
I'll go. Oh, I just fell in the water and I don't know. It's put me off.
Just gonna have the whiskey for breakfast then.
Well, I've already had a bit of it.
You should probably finish
sliding that plate slowly.
That's a really good idea.
And Freya looks like she needs it more than me. It might be sort of a
The
piece
corner
off
of his
her.
mouth just twitching.
Yeah, like, go on, finish it, I do.
Yeah.
And you can always try and convince me. I don't mind.
Yeah, roll a charisma to see if you can convince him.
I just think it would be a good gesture if I'm going to go over to Freya and offer her some nice.
I've rolled a 17.
You're convinced. Oh,
Well,
well,
can I not
you
roll
can-
against it?
Yeah, you can try and counter roll if you want. Roll a charisma to see if you can counter roll it.
Or should it be an intelligence? I don't know what charisma really rolls against. So it's, what did you roll?
17.
Fuck. It was 16. Well, actually, I am a bit hungry. I did exert a lot of effort. And to be fair, Freya, if she was hungry, she would have picked some food up for herself, right? You know what, Devlin? You're a good man. A very good man. This is why I said you would be pride of place in front of the ship, you know, a real sort of beacon of our group and someone we can all rely on and trust.
I'd
And,
argue I'm
I
a good
appreciate it.
halfling, but I'm a great man.
Oh, well, fair enough. And I'll take a sausage and delicious.
All you see is Devlin's shoulders go like up and down.
I'll sit down and get a blanket or something and try and warm myself up. Should probably
Yeah,
change-
one
actually,
of the crew will give you a little blanket.
Thank you.
I forgot it was cold.
Yeah, you're absolutely shivering.
I'm going to go get Jane.
Yeah. you storm downstairs and change into your next set of levers.
I found that completely.
I'll finish eating and then I'll go get changed as well. Into my
You're now
usual
all
gear.
fully fed and changed, although Freya, you're just full of caffeine. Freya's like twitching from a caffeine high. She's like, she's
Empty stomach.
so
Empty
wired.
stomach.
But you've never seen her like so wired. Freya has like both a +2 and a -2 to perception right now.
It's a 50-50 roll.
Yeah,
One full mopey teenager just drinking nothing but caffeine.
just like
You have to-
what's going on, guys?
you have
Is
to-
that every time she eats, she just throws it up? At this point, she's like, there's no point.
Fair.
I'll come back and say, "Come on, Valila, you need to eat."
Come on, who?
That's a surname, right?
Yeah.
Elisar.
Why is... Okay, Elisar. Come on, Elisar.
Freya,
Eat
what did you think your surname was?
Adam's right.
It was Elisar for 3 seasons. Has it changed?
No, it's always been that.
I'm literally reading Freya Valila
Yeah.
private chat. So,
Oh,
Unless that's a middle name.
could be.
maybe.
What is it?
Did you not take Leaf's name?
Oh.
No.
It wasn't legal though.
Ooh.
I'm not an expert
As
on
Tom
elven
likes to
culture.
keep reminding me.
I'm
So,
sticking with Valila. I'm sticking with it.
So what would you like to do?
I'm afraid he's going to just sit at the table and sip her coffee and be bothered by Riker, clearly.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Can Freya have some bread?
Yeah.
Can we eat some?
Yeah,
Bread.
nibble some bread.
She takes a piece of bread off the plate, but she doesn't say anything.
Come on.
Don't
make me treat you like a child. I can happily do that right now.
What, Riker? Like, what?
I chatted with the others yesterday,
Yeah.
and
I bet you all had a really tough time, didn't you, talking about me? But
No.
go on.
no, I ended up apologizing to them, and
You
my
apologise for what?
for not seeing things from another side. All the annoyances and the grievances that we had were valid, but there were very valid grievances and annoyances from the others as well. Very valid. And I'll be honest, we were having a shit time. And for all we knew, they weren't. And I certainly forgive them for their part. And I would like to say if you'd been there too, you would have forgiven them as well. Because at the end of the day, they're here. And as much as you can throw them stony looks, they do want to be here with you as well. And that says a lot. So we need to talk.
So what are you saying? Okay, then what about... Do you want me to go and apologise?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I want you to talk. You can apologise
want me
if
to
you want
talk?
to apologise. You can talk about the things that you need to get off your chest. Because right now, we
I just like rubbed her face.
we want you to be okay, and we know that's not easy. But if you don't tell us what's wrong, we cannot help.
Tell them what's wrong. Tell you what's wrong. You know what's wrong. Trying to explain that to them is a different... It's like wasting breath. So what do they want from me? Do they want me to behave? Do they want me to smile and play nice, and then so we can all work together and hold hands? Look around. Look at us. Like, do they want me to spell it out? Yes, okay, my family's dead, gone. And I was left with an entire race, a kingdom, a legacy I was never asked to have. And now what? I'm supposed to just become queen. A leader. But I can't even take down my own goddamn cousin without going fucking blind, killing my own brother and being useless. We can't, and then on top of all that, we can't even have a proper conversation as a group without it turning into a shouting match and we think we're ready to go across the world and try and fight chaos. One of us, like, Freya's getting all like, maybe I should have more than just a coffee. One of us likes to play leader, but gets us in the most trouble out of everyone. The other is off somewhere doing God knows what, probably causing more trouble that we're going to have to deal with later. You and I, we carry kingdoms on our back, and Lulan, I don't know if she's trying to play peacekeeper, be part of the darkness or the chaos or whatever is left in between now. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit unhinged. I'm sorry that I can't wrap this all up and be nice and play tidy and sort out all the shit that I have to sort out. But it seems like I'm the only one who's actually staring at the nightmare in this and face the reality and realizes that we're already fucking losing. We're already losing, and if we don't get our shit together now, there's not going to be a world left to save. And yet here I am. I feel like I'm the only one who's actually thinking about it, while the others are fucking licking sausages and playing God knows what outside on fucking shit.
You wouldn't know about the licking sausages.
Well, I probably heard it. Well, not the sausages. And then I've been thrown into the fucking goddamn bathroom wall because something is going on outside. And then you're sitting there expecting me to get my shit together. They're expecting me to get my shit together. So yeah, if we all want me to go play nice, then I'll go play fucking nice. I'll just do whatever needs to be done to make this so much more easier. But trust me when I'm saying I'm not there yet.
So everything you said there.
If I like throw her coffee across the room.
Yeah, of course.
Do
Everything
Angel
you
and I
said,
hear
Maria,
it?
we talked about last night. Everything you said.
Yeah? And what was the conclusion
And
to that?
I came in with the same attitude you did. And it was not fair. Some of it was valid. But it was not a fair thing to do. And I assume the others heard. And I will be very much looking for the others to come and weigh in on this. Because at the end of the day, Freya, none of us know how you feel exactly. And you can tell us what you've just said. And for some people, it's the first they've heard of it. It's the first they've understood it from that point of view. And sorry's not enough for how I feel for you. But I want to help you. You know I do. I don't want this going on any longer than it has to. And why do you think we are on this boat feeling like shit right now? Why did we come to the place that we did? It's because we agree, fundamentally, with everything you said about us not being strong enough. And we have to get stronger. And yeah, the others have a different way of getting there, but they understand. They understand that. And where you and I have responsibilities that I wouldn't wish upon any of them, it's not for us to blame them for not having it. Like, you deal with the cards you're dealt, and you can choose to walk away if you wish. You don't have to be their leader. But if you want to be, you have some friends that will help you along the way. And I will go and give you a very big hug, which will be around the waist, I imagine.
Did you say that we heard that? Are we outside?
Yeah, you all did. You all would have, yeah.
Are we in like the corridor or?
I thought we were on the deck, personally.
Yeah, you're all on the
we're
front
on
of the
the
ship.
deck,
The two crew that were having breakfast there have walked off at this point. They're staying away from it.
Okay. I feel like I shouldn't walk over there, but I feel like I should at the same time. What's Freya's face look like if I take like one step closer towards them?
She's not too happy. Let's just say she looks frustrated, pissed off, but slightly defeated.
Maybe she needs a hug.
She's getting a hug.
She's
It doesn't
getting a
sound
hug.
like she's giving one back.
I don't think
No,
she
she's not
needs
giving one
another
back.
hug. I will walk over.
Awkwardly having him hug you. Wow.
One by one. No, I will. Angel will walk over and go. Freya.
Can I actually do something real quick?
Sure.
Can Freya... Actually, also, just as a pre-note, Freya hasn't used her fire since the final battle. Just saying.
Did she not use it versus the Juggernaut?
And she's the
No.
To like fly away with, yeah.
knight. Swan knight. wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun night.
No. One night's her big one. She used the
Angel
give
or
me a
whatever it
sec.
was.
Night of Solace, and I used Banish, which doesn't require fire. So yeah, Angel's coming over, isn't he?
He's slowly walking
Can-
over.
Can Freya? No, actually, I'll wait.
No,
You come over.
he's tentatively walking over to see what you're about to do.
it? I will let go if you don't pat me on the back.
Freya pats you on the back.
Yeah, I will now let go.
Lulan's giving you the very much complicated sister look of you've said shit that I don't like and I want to argue with, but also what's the point of arguing right now because you're not in the mindset. You know the look? That's the look I'm giving you.
Yeah. And Freya's
Yeah.
also giving you the look as like, I don't give a two shits.
Yeah, and I don't give a fuck about that either, bitch.
Yeah.
It's just the pure sister look of like, bitch.
I'm just kind of just stopping in the middle, trying to read all the
Slowly
expression.
walking over.
Yeah, really waiting to see if Fred's gonna do anything. I don't think she is though.
So, Fred, you gonna do something? You're fired, did you say?
No, I was just pointing that out to everyone. But Freya's just watching Angel.
Alright, Angel will commit to walking after tentatively taking a few steps. And we'll walk over and go and sit down.
Right, literally just as he's about to speak, can I grab the collar of his shirt and dangle and like push him against the edge of the ship and dangle him towards the water?
Oh, Jesus.
I will stand between
I wasn't expecting it, so I will have no
Yeah,
defense.
I'm gonna move as well.
Can I do that?
Am I like hanging over the edge? Oh.
You can
Yeah.
resist, or you can allow it to happen.
I think I would be surprised enough that it would happen.
So
Oh,
you're
shit.
kind of dangling over, like, whoa! The ship's obviously moving at full knots below you.
Freya just be like, well, obviously Freya's like over Angel. It's like, bad move, Fernandez. Bad fucking move. Go on, give me your little speech. And then can she pull him over just a little bit further down?
I don't think I...
But as she's doing that, can she tears start running down her face?
Mm-hmm.
Just do it, it'll make you feel better. I think the ship hasn't really started that much yet, anyway.
It's going
She's
quite
just-
quick.
Right, can she pull him up and then ping him to the floor?
Yep. Unless Angel's fighting back, is this all?
No, this is happening.
Go on!
Oh, I didn't hear that. What? I've let it happen.
Well,
I
my
slammed on
thing,
it.
my thing's cutting out. It's been a bit laggy. She just said, "Come on,"
Oh,
and she's pinging you to the floor.
listen. I am sorry for everything that has happened to you. As I'm sure you are sorry for everything that has happened to everyone else here.
Don't speak for me.
Fine, let's just keep this simple. We have to work together if we're gonna win this war. Don't threaten Nubbins again. You might not have realized you did it, but saying you were gonna give him a gold would have killed him. And that's not acceptable for me. That aside, we'll help you through this as much as we can, but if you're not interested, then we will still at least battle together. Now please get off of me.
She like kind of stares at you, go, that's your big speech. That's your big angel. She starts crying. Speech. And then can she like grab his shirt and then like, it's kind of, how do I explain it? Like pull him up and then slam him down back on the deck.
Alright, this time I will try and counter it and slam her on the ground with a reversal, if that's possible.
Roll a strength. Both of you roll a strength.
17 with a strength of...
Oh, 11.
I've 17 with a strength of 8.
You slam Freya into the ground.
I go, Freya! Listen, you are not the only person here who has fucking lost people who are dead, alright? Now, I'm sorry that we were grieving in a different way to you, but don't fucking forget that you are not the only one here with dead family members and dead friends, because you're not. Now, I'm sorry that happened to you, but wake the fuck up and stop acting
slap him
like...
across the face mid-speed.
And then I'll just...
Get it all out! Get it all fucking out, Angel! Come on, let's just go now! This has been building up for fucking ages, and to be honest, I fucking use the pent out, so just bring it. Just go on, say everything that you wanted to fucking say to me.
I just
Punch me, I don't care, just do it. She's got tears running down her face. Do it!
I just did, and I'm gonna stand up and go, I'm sorry, Rykar. I tried. I'll be in my hammock, I guess. And then I will walk
Give Freya a
to
shove,
my hammock.
Angel.
I'll just accept that and walk.
I will block it. I'll do that. I'm the shield and get in the way, and
Oh, it's cutting out.
essentially tank the hit. So if I get shoved miles, I will get shoved miles. So
Wait,
roll
you're
for
a
it, I
unit,
guess.
right?
No, it's not that kind of. It's not that full
Yeah.
strength shove. It's just a little petty shove.
I don't even want to argue with you. So, I'm sorry that we cannot seem to coexist for whatever reason. Alright? I am trying. I cannot say that any more clearly.
You can really like step around Rykar and then go to Angel again and grab it and like argue with me. Argue with me. Just something, Angel.
How will this help?
Can I cut in?
Freya's not looking at anyone else but Angel.
I'm gonna cut in. And I'm gonna gently move Angel away because he looks like he wants to go. And I'm gonna look to Freya and I'm gonna be like, you wanna argue with someone?
Oh my god,
Argue with-
Leland, I don't want to talk to you!
I don't care.
Like, just fucking give me his big leader hero speech or something. Or
I don't
just
care.
argue with me or do anything. Just something that would just feel like it's fucking normal for once.
You wanna argue? That's fine. I have so many years of pent up anger, so much pent up resentment, and so much sadness. So you want to take it out on Angel? It was fair before. He was annoying. I don't. No. You get that. I get it now. You can give it all to me. Give me your rage. Give me your pain. But stop fucking beating up people who are trying to be kind to you. I won't give you that kindness.
Freya just turned. She's got tears running down her face. And look at Angel, but it's not a look of disgust or anger or anything. It's just like a look of like sadness and disappointment because in a moment where she feels like she actually needs him, he's not there. And then can she just walk up to the upper deck away from everyone?
I follow.
You cannot take
Freya
her
says
pain.
nothing.
Leland, you cannot take her pain.
No, I'm not saying I'm taking her pain. I'm saying I am facing it. I'm not taking it. She gets to feel what she wants to feel, but she doesn't get to feel it alone. I've done the alone thing. I've done it by myself. I know exactly what she's going through. Not in terms of the exactment, but I know I know the rage she is feeling. That's generally what I did from my whole escapehood until I found you guys 80 years later. I've done it. I felt it. It was me. Hence why you met me and I was silent. And it's taken like 2 years for me to get to the point that I am. I won't let her go through it alone. I've been there. I've done that. So she can rage. She can scream. She can shout. She can give me the cold shoulder. I will always be there. I will be her support. I will be her cushion. I will be her punching bag. I will be whatever the fuck she needs to be. Because whether she likes it or not, she is my family. And that's what I found family does. So I don't care, alright? I have lost everything that I never knew I had, and I have found something, so I don't care, alright? I will follow her, even if she spits on me, hits me, tries to kill me. I don't care, alright? She won't do this alone. And I follow after Freya.
I don't know which way you want to go first, Alex, but I'm gonna head to Angel.
Yeah, like you guys can take it from here.
Yeah. You guys go first.
I'll turn to Jamie and say, put another round of that coffee on, please.
Right, you are, boss.
Sorry.
You okay, Angel?
Well, other than fucking that up royally. I don't know. I don't think we should open this gate until this is settled. Because
I mean, there's someone on the other side of the gate that will help, but I don't think it's wise that they meet in this state either.
The second we open it, she's going to go in there and isolate herself from the team and potentially not even come back. In this moment. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the right or in the wrong. I don't even know what I said. I didn't have a chance. I nearly thrown over the ship and then I was on the ground. And I got very heated very suddenly. Which, I don't know if that was just. We did make some significant progress. You know what? I think if anyone's going to sort it out, it's going to be those two. And from now on, I'm just not gonna. I don't know. What do I do here, Riker? Do I go up there as well? Back into the lion's den?
Do you want to know a really weird, perverse thing about you and Freya? You bring out the absolute fucking worst in each other. And then the best.
I feel like there's something.
What are you gonna do here?
I'm gonna embrace my worst tendencies, and thus everything will be better. You're right. I'm gonna go and walk over to Freya. I'm gonna walk up the
he's
stairs.
heading in the right direction. I'm gonna go over to Devlan and just say I either just fucked everything completely. I'm just gonna eat the cheese.
Licked cheese.
I don't know that. And then grab the first jug of something and what's it full of?
Coffee.
Coffee will be fine. And then I will plonk my head down on Bleety and just go, oh, please.
As you storm up to where the wheel is, Angel, the first mate's just like.
Oh, we're at the front of the ship.
No, the back of the ship now. The highest
okay.
point, which is other than the highest point with stairs, is the back of the ship where the wheel is, and the guy's just like trying not to make a noise as Freya and Lulin are at the very back, looking out behind them, back towards the mainland.
Are they saying anything? I'll let them have a moment before I get there, I guess.
It seems to be just pure silence.
Is that what's happening? Or is something happening in the 30 seconds until I get there?
Freya's totally quiet. Freya's saying none. Lulin can be saying something though.
Lulin, are you?
So, well, yeah, I'm gonna fucking annoy Freya. So, angsty Freya, This is not new, but new level of it. I get it. I mean, I feel like out of everyone other than Raikar, well, actually, no shit. To be honest, all of us, we've all gone through some shit, but you're dealing with the raw emotions of it. You're dealing with seeing it in person and so fresh, and it is, yeah, it is you. That's what you're doing. But I get it. You let it out, scream, rage, be an annoying little cow, but don't you dare think for 1 second that I do not put everyone in this party first, that I do not even put everyone and like this whole world first. Freya, how dare you? Really? I get it. You're angry. You're sad. You're raging. You're in agony. I get it. But yeah, don't put it all out on Angel. Because in reality, you're not just angry at Angel, are you? You're angry at the world. You're angry at him. You're angry at me. You're angry at everyone who has, in your eyes, failed you. So, come on then. Say it. Or do you just only get angry at men? Do you not get angry at me? Say it then.
I was just
No?
like looking out to see, with tears running down her face.
Let it out. Does no one any good if you're just bottling it, if you're just coasting, if you're just trying to cope. You can't move past, you can't even accept what you went through if you don't feel it. Okay? So whatever you feel, it is valid. It is right. Because what you have been and are going through is horrible and tragic, and no one should be going through it in an ideal world, but we don't live in one, Freya. And I'm sorry. If I could help you in any way, it would be helping you process this, Freya. I am sorry. Not because it is something to be sorry for, not just because of that. Oh. Okay. But because
people existing.
but because it is horrible to lose the ones you love and all of it, okay? But what breaks it is the fact that you are turning into someone that you would not even recognize. Freya, I feel like a couple of years ago you would not recognize who you are before. I'm not saying that she's bad, I'm not saying that she's wrong, I'm just saying how you are treating us is not who you are. And I get it, but explain it, man. Like, stop giving us the cold shoulder, or at least me the cold shoulder. Fuck's sake. Do something, because I can't. I'll be here regardless, but just something. Freya?
And Freya, like, turn to Lulan and do a really weak smile with tears running down her face, going, Lulan, I'm sorry.
For
And then
what?
just turn back to the sea.
No, I'm gonna gently cup your face in a obviously not in a romantic way, but like, for what? Like, I don't want your apologies. You have nothing to be sorry for. I need you to communicate, scream, rage, anything, but give me that cold shoulder, because what the fuck? 2 years of whatever the bullshit that this world has thrown at us, and whatever we've gone through, and even previously, like I have not been the most open with the whole my past, but because of that, I understand just a bit of what you're going through, and I can't. I just say something to me, okay? Anything other than sorry, because that's bullshit. You're not sorry, really, in a weird way. You're angry, you're mad, you're just
As you're saying
anything.
this, you hear like footsteps behind you as Angel comes up the stairs.
You gotta cool down. And I'm gonna go into a full sprint and a flying spear to Freya off the side of the ship. A flying tackle, upper body.
So Lulan, you're like looking at Freya, and she's like, Freya slowly turns.
Can I try and join it or block it?
I'm aiming just for Freya.
Freya's like just
Can I join it, then?
like looking towards you, and she gets knocked over the
Do I have
back.
to
of the
roll?
Can I join it? Can I join?
Sure. All three of you.
Oh, I want to
plummet
just.
into the ocean.
Okay, fine. Can I try and roll to just get Freya? If possible.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 with my dex. I don't know if Lulan has to outroll me or if Freya wants to dodge.
I'm just gonna jump in afterwards anyway.
Okay, so at first it's Angel and Freya. You slam into the ocean, freezing cold
Bloody
water.
hell.
There you go. Come up. Lulan jumps in. As she's submerged and about to come up, I grab Freya and I go, "Listen, my love language to you is that I annoy the fuck out of you." And I'm gonna pull her hair slightly and then go, "You don't have to explain yourself to me. You've gone through shit. I'm not gonna talk about it again unless you want to. Now, get back on the ship." Submerge her and start swimming back towards the ship.
On the ship, or everyone's just gone flying again as the anchors drop.
Get Freya like emerge from the water, choke out some water, and then just a little bit can she smile, and then race towards Angel and try grab his feet.
Hold up!
Yeah, as you submerge, you start drowning one another playfully.
Playfully. I'm getting back to the ship.
With the intent to kill her.
Can I see her?
Playful about this.
Can I see her?
Angel!
Can I perceive if she's coming?
You can hear like
I'm gonna
the
do
water
a
behind.
dive and then back up hologram Angel and try
Oh, fuck's sake.
and underwater Angel.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been breakfast at a bit.
She'll probably have to roll
Oh.
to see if she can tell that that's happened.
So you now have to hold your breath
In
while
water.
Yeah.
a hologram angel. So you roll a d20 to see how long you can hold your breath for.
Okay, that's a nat 1.
No, you immediately come back up.
The deception's not great, but she might still roll a 1. Then we can have a roll off.
Roll a perception, Freya.
19.
Oh dear.
Oh!
That's like you saw the whole thing transpire. Detail for detail.
Hologram angel's like still pegging it towards the ship.
Oh, come grab my foot.
Oh, chase me, somebody chase me! As he's like swimming back to the ship. Angel's just reappeared, coughing up. He's swallowed like half a fish or something.
I'm also blinded by the salt water because my eyes were open.
Can I help Freya try to get to him?
I'm gonna,
Yeah. He's pinned between the two
I'm
of
gonna
you.
reach out for crewman again.
Shall I roll?
Yeah, roll.
That was a 12.
You both catch up to just Angel, blinded by the salt water and coughing.
Well, I don't
into
care about
that side.
catching up, I just wanted to get Freya ahead of him.
Oh, you're letting me.
Yeah,
I just want to help her. my post like booster.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, how close is Frey Changer now?
Oh God, what's going on?
You're there now.
You're there now. You caught up.
Okay, yeah, can I like launch and then dunk his head down back into the water?
You're successfully dunking him repeatedly. He's coming up. You're dunking him again. He's coming up. Voltrum, you've come to like the back of the ship, and you see the crew are throwing lassos over to grab the three of them.
I'm just laughing.
I rolled a 10 for survival in the water. Went till I start drowning.
Nubbins
Maybe
like
come in there.
Nubbins mounts the back of the ship, and he's got the blue.
Oh my
crystal.
Christ!
Get off my boat!
I'll just put my hand on his shoulder. It's like, it's okay, lad. It's okay. I think Angel's winning.
Oh,
You're
no.
eventually the ropes land, and you guys can go back to the ship when you're ready.
Does she stop? Do I have to roll again?
Yeah, she stops
Okay.
dunking you.
I will reach out for
Wait.
assistance
But
once more.
before, can Freya like when she goes like, can she grab your shirt and yank you back down?
But back down to the ship or down underwater?
No, you're back in the water.
Can I support this?
Oh my... Alright. That was a 3 that time. I think I'm legitimately beginning to drown.
It's Minecraft like drowning noises.
Yeah. She doesn't thank you anything. She doesn't thank you.
Okay. It's just a prolonged submersion.
In the water, and then
My
That's
hologram
very-
fades from just... I don't have attention on that anymore.
and very unlike Freya, everyone become shocked. Can she go swim up to Angel, wrap her arms around his neck, and hug him really tightly? Her face in his shoulder, and can she cry just really softly?
As this is happening, Jane walks up to Devlan and Voltrum as the whole crew are looking over the back of the ship. You guys have gone through some trauma, huh?
Like you would not believe.
I think Angel will cry as well, but he'll say, "It's just the seawater. It's just the seawater."
Salt in my eyes.
Did you just turn the whole light on, Bobs?
Yeah,
No.
That's
because you're seeing in darkness.
That's a light in Freya's inner spirit's light is back on, people. There's a hope.
As she like opens up this hip flask and shakes it towards Devlan and Rygar.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Pours it into your coffee. Pours Devlan, do you want some? Pours it into your coffee and then a little bit into Nubbins' coffee. As she seals the hip flask and stares out.
Don't tell Angel. It's good for him.
Well, I guess nothing like a good swim. Really, just takes the edge off, you know.
I mean,
You
if
going in?
say so. Looks a bit cold to me.
Oh, a cold swim is the best thing about being on the ocean in the morning. It's very refreshing. And she just pushes Devlan's back. And Devlan just plummets into the ocean.
Did I spill my coffee?
You like keeping it up.
Can I
I'm a whole bit
catch?
above the water.
Oh yeah, okay, it's going in the water with you. Okay.
Some of the crew like jump in. They like take off rip off their shirts and jump in, and everyone's like laughing and having a great old time. And then Archibald starts playing on his little hurdy-gurdy or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, the bloody
A little sea
hurdy-gurdy.
shanty.
Is there a life aid anywhere?
Oh yeah, there's tons of ropes like just lassoed into them.
Like a rubber ring equivalent.
No, you can get a plank of wood if you want. Hold
Okay,
on
I'll
to
go.
that.
That's gonna go terribly. No, I'm okay. I need something more buoyant.
There's like a barrel.
Again, might go terribly.
You've surfed a barrel before.
I'm gonna take the plank, summon the armor, and try and do a bomb while holding the plank to try and do the biggest splash possible.
What the fuck?
And then dispel the armor, holding onto the plank to then float up afterwards.
Oh, you've taken it. Okay, so you jump down, and you just Angel. You like look up. You know that meme of William Defoe, where he's like, oh. Just see Voltron like bombing down in his armor towards you. All the crew are like swimming away as this huge splash happens. He bobs up to the top, half unconscious, holding onto this plank. Riker, roll a strength to see how well you hold onto that plank.
Natural 20.
You successfully hold onto the plank.
I'll take the being partially conscious though.
As you're all swimming and kicking around in the water, everyone's laughing and like splashing one another.
Lulan
Also,
coming
sorry, is Frank just like in each other's arms?
Just cry until we've, I guess, been part. No, we stay together as we get blasted
Lulan's
from
in the water.
Oh, Lulan's in. Okay, cool.
Jane
in
yells
the
down
water.
that the summer seas are better to swim in, but you're welcome to the cold water.
10 gold for whoever
Leave
gets
her.
Jane in.
What do you say, Riker?
10 gold for whoever gets Jane in.
Jane just strips off completely naked and jumps in.
Oh my
you gotta
God.
give the money to
Didn't see
Jane.
that coming too.
She like wades, her like red hair flicks up, and she just wades slowly towards Riker. You didn't need to bribe me to get in, and her like sopping wet breasts press up against your back, Riker.
Why do I do this to myself? Because you're swimming.
As you're
away.
holding onto your doggy swimming, holding onto this little plank, your little leggies.
I'm not a
sticking.
strong swimmer. So like,
I'm gonna start like doggy paddling with the one free arm over back
Angel,
to the
help.
ship with Fred. And I'm gonna say, "We're married
Help.
people, Fred. Don't look. Do not look.
Help, Angel,
However
help.
much you might want to, don't
Help
look."
me.
I'm gonna
Help
roll.
me.
Just I'm gonna
You're
roll.
like this.
I rolled a 14. I think I resist enough.
You're like this as you're swimming. You're like, don't look.
No, I've got that one. That hand's not free.
Help me.
He's fine.
Um,
I think he needs
and-
this.
Eventually, you guys are all pulled back up. You notice that she's so used to ship, she just puts her foot in the, like in the lasso ring, and then gets pulled up like that. Donning all your clothes, Angel, you discover that you've only packed 2
There was one last thing I
outfits.
wanted to do, ideally.
Oh,
Getting
okay.
out. Can I try and get up first? And then, like, put my hand out to help Freya up. See if she takes it.
Frank takes the hand.
I start pulling her up and then I let go. The Kirby me.
With a slow fall, we're back into the water.
There we go. And then I will now walk to... You know what? I'll just wait and watch her climb up.
Yours,
Frank,
I don't have any more
You're
dry
very
clothes, so I'm just gonna shiver.
you can wear one of Devlan's, he's only been in once.
I would just be looking at
Wait.
Freya
I
like,
got dressed yet.
I'll actually put my hand out this time and see if she takes it.
No, Freya's gonna slap the hand away this time. And then gets up
The world is
onto the
how it
decking.
should be. I'll take a deep breath, cough out some seawater, and wish I didn't take the deep breath, and then just sort of like nod briefly at Freya, and then I will see Nubbins with the blue laser. Oh, and my attention will now be diverted to disarming Nubbins.
As Nubbin, Jane is like, "What's that, Nubbins?" As she's like towel drying herself, and Nubbins like turns and just goes, "Whoa."
No, I'm
And his,
disarming
like,
to
jaw-
sort. Oh, I thought.
His jaw like drops slowly.
Oh no.
You easily disarm him. He's got like his eyes are shaped like hearts.
Oh, that conversation's come a lot quicker than I hoped. Alright, let's get you back to your room, Nubbins. Oh, no.
He's just like staring as you like take him down the stairs.
Yeah.
Everyone gets dressed and dry, and the ship sets sail.
We really hampered our progress travel-wise today.
are we doing the stone before we set off?
What time is it now?
It's like early afternoon.
Okay, let's meet back in an hour, right? Get changed, etc. Does anyone need
Drop
to
the
do
anchor
anything?
again, or are you just going to leave the anchor dropped?
I think just leave it dropped. Is everyone okay with that? Sorry, everybody. The crew must fucking hate me. First time on a vessel. I'm gonna try and deceive again, more loudly than last time. 18. Oh, sorry. So my hair's
There's some
like
grumbles.
flicking around. Okay.
There's some grumbles, but they accept it.
I think I'm like last chance saloon with this crew. Okay, so we get dressed. Does anyone need to do anything during that hour, or can we meet up again? I think we're alright.
I'm alright.
Okay, so should we go to that a room, or let's just be out on the ship? Fuck it, we'll be out on the ship.
The poop deck is very large.
Yeah, we'll be on the poop deck. Okay, everyone, listen. I've got the gate to go home. There's a few things we need to remember. I admit I potentially jumped the gun at alerting them, but better safe than sorry. There is a world where on the other side of this door there's like our army ready to assist us in a battle versus the Juggernaut. Did I ever send a message after learning I could?
Yeah, I think you sent the mechanical owl, didn't you?
Yeah, and nothing's come back.
No, I guess it's a little bit harder to find you at sea.
Alright. They might know that we're all okay, or they might think we're all dead, or anything in between. So, first thing we got to do is defuse the situation, or just reassure that we're alive. Then, we need to decide who's coming where. So, how long is this journey? Is it like 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks.
There is a world where we leave one person on this ship or something like that, and other people spend some time at home, because we can technically teleport people back and forth. So if anyone is particularly seasick, looking at you two, and I look at Riker and Freya, there is a world where you don't have to suffer this journey. Or, you know, you can tag in and out. And we also need Damien here at the end of it, because he can potentially speak the language. Is there anything else I'm forgetting before we open the gate? Alright, but don't get mad at me if we open the gate and there's something we've forgotten that's really important. Let me just check. Is there anything important? We can have the kitchen staff throw us food through the portal, so we could get some fresh dinners every day and save... Not to put you out of a job, Jamie, if you're there.
Oh, that's already great. I see you.
Can
We don't
we
need no fancy kitchen.
can we reinforce the ship through the portal? Can we get the rest of the cannons through there? Can we get more crew through there? I'm not. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Is this something we can look into at Broken Waters to like?
It's definitely something you can look into, yeah.
We're getting armaments at Broken Waters for sure.
Yeah, we
Should
could.
should we bring a trebuchet through?
Might be a bit much.
Yeah, I think we just need to update them on everything that's happened. But yeah, just maybe bringing a few more soldiers to defend the ship in case. The only thing to remember is if people are gonna skip parts of this journey, there are things like bandits. There was that one time I nearly got eaten by a kraken. I know we don't speak about that, but I do think about it. They are out there in the waters. So
What's
have...
that?
Let's not get into the details right now. But in fact, I'm not
I mean,
going
it
to.
definitely sounds like it happened.
It happened. It despite.
I mean,
You know what? We've only just. Let's not even get to that subject right now. Potentially, we need more people to guard the ship. So, shall we open up the gate? I'll take that silence as. Ah, there we go. I will
Yes.
plant it into the ground. And is there something I have to do to... I have actually activated it previously, so I know how to do it. But is there a mechanic that needs to happen to
Yeah,
officially
you kind
open
of.
it?
I'll just say that it's kind of like diamond shaped, and you like turn the top, and these like little chains roll
Like
out. And the
Jackie
chains
Chan's
expand.
Adventures.
Yeah, and then the crystal shoots into the air and starts spinning amongst the chains, but the chains are bolted to the floor.
Okay.
We need to be ready to go
stand back.
through this straight away.
Jane
who's
kind of
gonna-
winces at the fact that it like attaches itself to the ship slightly, and the ship rocks wildly as you hear this like as this orange light glows.
We need to go through this first.
As you're about to go through this, like wooden soldier marches out. This like mechanoid wooden soldier marches out, and it's got like a small shield and a small sword. It scans the area, and its like mouth box kind of like opens and goes, "Angel, I was just checking. We received the owl." It like sheaths the blade, and then it like lowers its guard slightly.
That's new.
We're okay,
This is-
whatever you are.
It is me. It's Casanova. I'm controlling this remotely.
Ooh. That is so much cooler when you're not trying to kill me, huh?
Yeah, I thought it best to send a drone out just in case the message was false.
We're okay.
I'll tell everyone to to lower their guard, and it like walks backwards robotically.
Wow. Let's give them like a minute to relay that message, and then we haven't really considered what happens if someone walks in and out at the same time. I don't want like an amalgamation sort of thing. That doesn't sound...
Splinching.
Yeah. I wait a minute.
Oh, Ronald.
Does anyone come out?
It's fine. You could walk in and out.
Okay. I will walk in.
As you walk in, you're immediately hit with this freezing cold air. Snow is falling heavily. Broken Water's Keep is under like 3 feet of snow, and where you are in the center is just outside the Great Hall. So the crystal's been moved just outside the Great Hall in the courtyard, and there are a bunch of people with like lowering their muskets and like cleaning away. There were some cannons facing it. You see Clara sheath her blade, run up to you and throw her arms around you. There are about 7 or 8 drones that are like marching back towards the Robin's Tower. As Casanova like kind of unplugs himself from the machine, from his like bath, and walks over. It's good to see you again, Angel. And he the owl flaps off of his shoulder back onto yours.
This is... Hold that thought. I'll give Clara a little kiss and say, it's lovely to see you.
What happened? Willow was so excited. What, Stormwind? We're getting drips and drabs and reports of it half being destroyed. What happened?
Is anyone else coming through the door? I'll like take a look.
I'll grab some water while you take a look and see.
Okay.
Actually, I might go for a pee as well.
It doesn't look like anyone's coming. No. Fair enough.
I was AFK. I'm here.
Oh,
Um,
that explains a lot.
and chat with people.
We left it where Alex went to go pee, and I turned my head to see if anyone was going to come through the door, and then no one came through.
I also came through.
Oh, good. Okay, nice.
But yeah, I went to the toilet, and then could
Fair
hear
enough.
everything that was going on. I was like, damn, why didn't I wait like 2 minutes?
That's alright.
And then Alex and I could have gone to the toilet together.
It's fun when that happens because you can sense it in the other realm.
Powerful. What was going on? So
So basically,
everyone's there, but we basically have to update them that
It's not like everyone's there because they did receive the message. So it was just a light defensive splattering in case it was a lie. So then I walked through. Clara was there. Casanova was there. Me and Clara had a hug. Casanova walked over, and Clara was like, "What's happened? I've heard of an attack, but we haven't really heard all of it. Just drips and drabs." And that's the exact moment. What is this? Angel's Tracker. I spent more time off the ship. Oh man.
That went okay. At one point I was there like, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked.
You somehow gave me good advice completely accidentally. But it wasn't really accidentally. It worked. What you said gave me that idea.
Yeah, I mean, there's also other bits that Angel has done that Freya has no idea that he's done.
That's true. That's true. And she'll never know either, huh?
She'll never know. No one will ever believe you.
Have you guys gone through the portal?
I waited a while, but Rykar then came through.
Freya's gonna walk through.
Everyone's like cheering and giving you hugs. Come on, let's go to the Great Hall. Clara leads the way, and you see that like they've been really busy here. So there's a trebuchet built and another one being built next to it. But there's like this weird tarpaulin next to the Robin's Tower over like a sort of construction that is completely covered and being sheltered from the snow.
As we walk and talk, I'll say to Clara, did Lulan come through or not?
Lulan? Oh yes, Lulan's busy right now. But yes, she'll say that she went through.
Okay, well I'll walk slightly away from her and with Clara and be like, "Look, I don't know how much you knew about this when we were travelling as a band, but Lulan's brother, asterisk, the one who's been this doom bringer of sorts, well, it arrived and it showed up at the town and it was incredibly fast, even by my standards. Very
Is that what destroyed half the town?
Destroyed is an understatement. It went in there and massacred everything in, like... To be honest, it could have been... If you were there, it could have put up a wall rock or something, but it had this shock blast which just eviscerated people who didn't have as much armor on as us in an instant.
You see like a one-armed Willow, like frowning at you. She kicks up her feet on the table. Did you do any damage to it? Did you kill it at least?
No. In fact, we were fleeing quite significantly, hence why the door opened and you got to walk in. Everyone was very mad at me for that, but we got away, just about. Everyone was pretty fucked up, though. And in terms of did we do damage, not that I saw.
So Clara, like, sits back in her chair and sips at her drink. So this thing is just walking after you. So right now it's turned around and is heading back this way.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought we could come back here and we would have a defense, and then we could leave again, because it would be like a 3-week journey until it got here. But thankfully it all panned out. We went into the ocean.
Oh, so you got the ship?
We got the ship, sorry. It's called the Lucky Miss.
Oh.
And because it was a lucky miss to sort of get out of there.
In which case, we should probably send some updates. Freya, this came for you from Draven. He's in Maidentown, and she hands over a sealed, wax-sealed letter.
Thank you, Clara.
Damien, and Damien like rushes over and oh, my heroes, how are you all? He's like hugging you all. As he's like asking all these questions, Clara snaps his attention back. Damien, you must send word to Henry that they have received the ship. I'm guessing you're with Jane Fritz. Then her sister Jenna would like to know. I'll send word to her.
Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. We're traveling to Eton, if I'm saying that correctly.
Damien stops. Yitan, I love Yitan. What a fantastic place. Some of the best alchemy resources are found there.
Would you be interested in having a return visit?
Oh, absolutely. Let me just go get my things. And he,
But
rushes
it'll still be
upstairs.
like 2 weeks.
He's gone.
Well, he's eager. I'll look around. Is Leaf around?
No, Leaf departed for Oscath quite a while ago, roughly at the same time as you guys departed. Stormwind.
Right. Well, I'll turn to Freya and be like, don't forget, every 24 hours we can open up this portal to, I believe, wherever. Am I wrong? Can it only go here? Because it's a two-way thing, right?
Yeah, it's a two-way thing. There's the moving one, so they would have to keep the ship anchored for however long. Or someone reopen it on that side, but you'd need one of you to reopen it.
So that's not possible.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, it's a week ride, so she could ride to Oscath, but the snows might slow her down.
I'll turn to
So then-
Freya and be like, what do you think, Freya? Do you want to go to Oscath? Do you think you could use that, or stick with us?
I want to, but he's currently going through the changes of leadership of Oscath at the moment. So there's a very good possibility that I probably shouldn't distract him, because there's a very good chance that he will become the new whatever it is.
Insert leadership role here.
Yeah. That's when Alex should say what that actually is.
Lord of Oscath.
Okay. The lordship.
Oh.
So I'll probably just send him a letter.
Well, at the very least, I would prefer you stay with us, but if that's seasickness, if you ever need a few days break, you can always do.
Yeah,
3 days
that's probably
stints
going to be
here and
helpful. Or I'm going to speak to Damien and see if he's got something.
That's a shout. More health potions too, because damn, we are fucked up. I ain't got nothing.
We should...
Miranda
we should
and
definitely-
Reiner have, just to interrupt, Miranda and Reiner have gone off to investigate the Church of Solace. We haven't heard back any reports just yet. There's obviously murmurings of something in Kirkwall. As far as I'm aware, Henry's still gathering strength at Maidentown. Maidenhead, on the opposite side, Jen is gathering strength as well. There have been some pushes from basic Chaos foot soldiers. It seems the demons can't leave that veil, but occasionally a little outcropping of Northmen might be able to make it through. We've had a couple of skirmishes from God, what's the name? Bane Tunbridge has had a couple of skirmishes north of here, guarding the bridge. Minor things. Minor things. No, they've had only wounded, no casualties. But these foot soldiers are testing the waters for sure.
Last time we were here, we commissioned a load of buildings to be made. How are they progressing?
They're progressing great. Stelios is working hard and fast on those.
Okay.
I have one suggestion. You remember the Reichlanders? They turned on the Black Dogs in Marketh when all those undead and the Necromancer attacked. I believe Olaf Olafsson was someone you spoke to. Big ginger bear guy.
Probably got on with Lulan.
Olaf Olafsson. Olaf
Yes.
Olafsson?
Olaf Olafsson, yes.
Gosh, that's a tongue twister, even for me.
Well, I was thinking, since you have the ship, if you ever sail north, it's risky because you're entering the North Seas. But Reichland, if we can get them to ally with us. Olaf Olafsson seemed keen, and he seemed to hate his king. If you can persuade him to maybe usurp his king, take over the mainland, and then bring his longships to the fight. Longships v longships. You know, the Reichlanders worship queer gods, but they sail and fight just as well as the Northmen in the wide wastes. So, a potential extra ally there.
Who's talking right now? Which character?
Clara.
Oh, that's Clara. Okay. Then I
Sounds very
completely-
badly.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just-
sorry, my voice is fucked after my hour-long interview.
Have you got the cold, Clara?
Yeah, it's very cold.
It is
yes.
cold here, isn't it? In fact,
Yes.
that's one reason you might not want to stay here, because it's fucking freezing here.
Who would we send? Like, we'd have to go, surely, and we're in the wrong direction right now.
To Reichland.
Yeah.
I would suggest, should you ever sail that way, it's not the top of your priority, but another potential ally that we may have forgotten about.
Alright, we can put it down on the list. Recruit Reichlanders.
They're fierce in naval warfare, and if our end goal is to reclaim Middengard, or at least attack Void while he's there, then I would suggest or think that attacking from land and sea the best bet.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Even when we had a full strength everything, we didn't win. So, I mean, we're going to try and get everyone we
Ansia's
can.
fleet is largely intact still, and is continuously being built with lumber from Lumbertown, so it won't be long until Henry can marshal what's left of the Midland fleet and combine it with his own. And of course, now you've brought, well, what's left of Stormwind on the map. Once the docks are repaired, we'll be able to start producing ships from there as well.
I mean, it was pretty heavily blown up. Huh?
Yes, well, it may take a while then.
Well, thank you for the update, and I'm glad everyone's okay. Does anyone of you want to join us on our little adventure for now?
Willow taps like where her missing arm is, her right arm. Not just yet. Upgrades are being made. And Clara's like, I should remain here and help command the defense, but I'll miss you. And she gives you like a little peck.
And Casanova, how many of these drones, what are you calling them? How have they been made?
Drones, for now. The idea is to build as many as I can. When we fought, I could command up to 200 at any given moment, so long as I'm in the bar. When I'm outside, I can control currently 10 to 20, so you can like see them working away in the background. But with the owls, it gets, so with the robins, it gets a bit harder, especially the distance travelled.
Well,
The closer they are to me, the stronger the connection is. But I'm planning something. I'm not sure it will work.
I'll make sure to send Clara a lot of lovely messages from afar, just to stress test it. You know, diamonds made under crushing pressure.
Thank you.
That sort of thing.
I guess. Thank you. His his wooden hands, because obviously he's missing his limbs. His wooden arms kind of like chitter at the idea of controlling a flying bird full of lovely letters.
Well, if there's nothing else anyone wants to add, maybe we get some rest and then get back on the ship, because we've still got a terrifying monster following us underwater, and I don't know if any of you know about hippopotamuses, but they're very big and they're surprisingly fast, and I don't want any sort of catching up to happen to us. Great talk.
Before we go, could we send a letter to Mark Strong and just let him know that what's the place called, Stormwind, could do with some assistance to rebuild if he has any spare resources?
Yeah, well,
'Cause I think
Mark Strong, your favourite dwarf ever, is Mark Strong?
Freya's favourite.
Could you get
dwarf.
Freya to sign that letter? That might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The issue
Freya-
is he is a little under pressure in the Southern Mountains, so I don't want him to give too much away.
Yes.
Yeah.
His mum and his younger brother.
Send the entire engineering. My woman calls.
Yeah, that's what he would do. But just let the dwarves know that that settlement needs help and appreciate some good craftsmanship.
Oh, I've just realised, without even predicting this, if you scroll up to the world map that I made in the maps chat, and then click on it, next to the right of the Summer Isles in the Summer Sea, you see a little ship.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the direction where your ship currently is.
Holy
Wow.
shit. That's kind of scary.
That's funny. It's funny.
Let's just say that's canon. That's where we are right now. So
Yeah,
where are
that's
we
canon.
about now? Oh, there.
And then if you look to the north of that, where the giant tower is, where the woods section is, that's where the Broken Waters Keep is, in the woods.
Okay.
Opposite the destroyed lake town.
Oh, really? Over there?
Yeah. Broken Waters Keep is
Map,
it
right.
isn't on the map, it's just in the trees, because it's a small keep. Only the cities are on these maps.
Is this with like the big mountains?
Oh,
And
okay,
then-
there, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Just to the left of the very
Mid-
bit of Midland, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's very cool.
Oh, there. Oh, there. I see. God, we're really close to Midland, like town centre. They got absolutely fucked. 3 weeks away, right?
Yeah, Midgard is the very northern part of Midland, which is
Right.
under enemy occupation.
Sad times.
And then you see the Reichlands there in the top left. Sakura Isles, not on the map. It should be to the past the narrow sea to the right.
If we happen to just sail to Reichland, what Clara said, it's going to be quite a diversion.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking huge diversion. But should you ever go that way?
That's if we're ever going to attack, like, the Barren Cold. We'll go through the Reichlands, convince them, and go
To be
that
fair,
way.
I haven't added the Vonheim Island either because that was like in the new edition. But the Vonheim Island is like in the narrow sea.
In the narrow... Oh, it's in the narrow sea.
Yeah, so
And that's where the Kraken was last seen, in the narrow sea, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, but more centered towards those tents near the narrow sea.
Yeah.
But yeah, the narrow sea holds the Vonheim Islands, and then to the very far right of the narrow sea is the Sakura Isles, where Tamaway's from.
Maybe it's somewhere within those clouds, because it's elusive.
Oh.
And they don't like sunlight.
Oh,
They've done
builder.
done some cloud seeding.
Hey, in the Dubai lifestyle.
Yeah, someone's done what makes an entrepreneur one too many times.
Yeah, sorry. So, where were we? Completely sidetracked.
We were pretty much deciding if there was anything else to do, and if not, crack on.
Yeah, should we begin sailing once more?
I don't need
So-
anything here, really. Oh,
I just
no. I don't.
want to pick up a few change of clothes.
Yeah, well, obviously you gather some supplies. Damien joins you on the ship. Freya, your letter from Draven contains that he's made contact with a couple of high elf guilds in Maidentown, and the word is slowly spreading.
Because she replied back to Draven and also just send a nice little letter to Leith.
Yep. You can tell me what
Just-
the letter is another time.
No, it's
Oh.
nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's just the updates of what's just happened. And yeah, that she misses him and all that kind of stuff. God, she's not gonna sketch herself naked or something to
Just-
send to him.
She's done work.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it in Braille?
Wait, what?
Dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot.
I'm just saying it might be wasting.
On that note, the sailing picks up, and you get like a montage of sea shanties, all sung by Davlan's great uncle.
Could we have got any health potions and his?
Well, Damien will be cooking them up in the bottom of the ship as he's set up a little.
So he's
table
just
on the ship.
flat out joining the voyage. He doesn't want to stay at
yeah.
the base.
No, he loves traveling.
Okay.
He's a traveling alchemist.
Great. fair enough. He's awesome.
You all get 1+ health potion.
Hooray!
And his disguise potion is advancing slowly.
How many? Do we get any of them or no?
Who would like to sample this?
Ooh.
Does anyone want to sample this?
Well, we don't want to waste it.
Oh well, I guess that's very green of you. I guess we'll keep hold of it and we'll sample it when we need it desperately.
Is it going to help you if one of us samples it?
Yes, it'll allow me to know where things have gone wrong.
Alright, how about Lulan, if you disagree, voice your concerns now. There was that.
Fine.
Nice.
Oh well, Lulan, here you go. Bottoms up.
I still technically have to go through the other one, but sure.
Give it a go, Lulan. It's a great test.
Okay.
Lulan drinks it and then shrinks down somewhere stuck between like a halfling and her regular self. So massive elf ears, obviously one missing half her ear, but with like a hair sprouts out wildly, and she looks a bit like Cousin It from the Addams Family. Ah, yes, the hair follicle strain went a little bit wild there. That's completely. I should have seen that. That's a rookie. My apologies,
Can I
Lulan.
put my hand
apologies.
through where she normally is and see if it passes through?
It doesn't hit her.
She
does
has actually shrank.
Yeah.
That's got to be painful. Was that painful?
Apparently, it won't be painful now, but on the return it may.
Growing pains.
Yes, as Angel says, just growing pains. An hour later, yeah. As her legs go, and like the bones snap back into place, and like all this hair starts shedding off of her.
Oh, somebody get her a towel. Anyone got a warm towel?
Sorry, you could just scoop up some of the hair and stitch one.
A couple of time skips as the sailing continues. There's like sea shanties. You guys get drunk, slamming the flagons together.
I don't drink.
The crew's like all singing and happy. You pass into the summer seas where things get a bit more risky. Like there's a lot more storms. You see your first hurricane out at sea, a twister, and everyone, all of you other than the crew, are like, "What?" You see these massive sharks follow your ship for a very long time, like huge sharks. The water's now thick, deep, blackish blue, where it's like impossible to know the depths of it. You see a couple like capsized ships on some rocks occasionally, and then the Summer Isles slowly drifts past on the left, and you like Jane immediately is staying as far away from that as possible. But you see some of what they called the lizard people again. What's their race called?
There's the Skyrim one, which is Argonians, but I don't know if that's what we do.
Argonauts.
Argonauts.
The Argonauts, a couple of them are on like fishy dinghies, and they're like spear fishing, and they like just watch your ship with like curious lizard eyes as you pass the summer seas. You start to leave the storms behind you, like it's raining sideways. Occasionally you're almost washed out, and eventually the water goes from this like black blue to this like deep green. Everyone's like staring at the water as it becomes this like almost shimmering green. And Jane calls over from the wheel. We've just entered the Jade Sea.
We're making good time.
Maybe 4 to 5 days with the wind at our back, and we'll be able to see Yitan.
I'm getting kind of used to this. I like the ship life. It's been, I don't know, communal, fun, Jamie's soups. I don't know. I'll enjoy these 5 days.
Nubbins like looks up at you as he's chewing on this rather hard bread. Me too, Master.
Yeah, it's like
I can't wait to see what Yitan looks like. None of my race have ever been so far.
Well, you're a trailblazer, Nubbins.
A trailblazer. His like cloak billows behind him with the wind sweeps past you. He's like 2 strands of hair that he's like grown out and slicked behind his ears. They like blow in the wind.
Meanwhile,
You
Bleaty licks his lips behind him.
Licking the back of his salty bald head. And you guys have began your journey towards Yitan.
Hell yeah.
We'll leave it
Any
there
chance
for
of
tonight.
I was
sorry.
going to ask any chance of another strength potion out of Volo.
Yeah, he'll give you a strength potion as well.
Nice.
We'll leave it there for tonight because my voice is fucked.
Okay. That was good.
Yeah, a little welcome back.
Yeah, we achieved absolutely 0 in terms of plot.
No, we didn't. That was a
But we had-
crucial episode.
It was super needed.
If anything, it was more of a plot episode than just a battling for the hell of it. It was good.
I agree.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was a lovely healing episode.
Yeah, I wanted a ship episode, so I got my wish.
Yeah.
Happy with that. But I didn't find out all 30 members' names, so I'll have to come back
Yes,
to
you
that next
fucker, I could
episode.
see this coming. I knew it. When you're like, what's the chef's name? I was like, you bastard.
I've already got it prepared. It's okay, I've got to find out the crow's nest guy, the
No,
first.
God
Well, we've got
damn
Jamie. So that's a good start. Yeah, thank you, Alex. It was a good sesh.
Yeah, I'm glad, guys. It was. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Okay. On a
I love this
completely different
Chinese,
note.
This Chinese music. Yeah.
Completely different note.
Mhm.
I understand that it has been insanely hot, and this is the last thing anyone gives a shit about. But I've made a Discord with all the ski holiday information I can possibly put together. Like,
No idea what she said, but I echo that.
yeah, it has been. I've done no work this afternoon. I've just been doing this. So I will ping this for you. Tom,
Jesus.
there are
Christ.
no beds left.
Well, I wasn't going anyway, so but I'm glad to hear there's
Tom,
progress.
you should come.
I thought this was common knowledge. Has this
Why
not
can't-
been
why-
shared? I said I
why-
wasn't going like months ago.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why can't you?
Well, I was right in the middle of peak hell at that point, and also
Oh, Alex has
We are
gone.
not
He
anymore.
immediately joined the chat.
Oh.
Also, there's like a lot of stuff going on.
Yep. I
There's a lot of
understand.
stuff. I don't know.
Well, this
The
week,
most
this week-
important thing, though, that everyone has to be attendance for is my 30th. That is mandatory.
Yeah, this
This is true.
weekend I'm going through and going to start planning and organising the Plorts meetup, Lauren's 30th, and D&D Live. So my theory for in terms of dates is Plorts will be like mid-August, and early September will be, or September 6th is Lauren's 30th, and then D&D will be like end of September. In the same place, roughly, because I think that
Yeah,
place
it'd be
was
really,
just
really
so
cool if we can
easy
go there
and
again.
easy to get to, and was great. So
Well, September's always quite warm anyway, so
yeah,
I think we'll
September's
be
hot as
alright.
fuck, so we'll be fine.
So, Lauren, Dan, Katie, and I are booked into a place just around the corner from you guys for your
I love you
birthday.
guys, I love you guys.
So yeah,
Thank
we're already
you.
booked. Please don't change the weekend
Oh.
now. That's
No,
all I'm asking.
it's definitely the
It's
6th.
literally-
It's definitely the 6th.
No, my birthday's the 7th. It's the day after, so it just makes sense. It's the 6th.
Yeah, but the event is the 6th.
Yeah, the event is the 6th.
Yeah, but we don't talk about
Oh,
the event.
you guys always right, Adam.
Can I-
you're so
Can I
organised.
shotgun the sofa?
Yeah, we knew you were gonna. Don't worry.
Yeah. Good.
Stay at Rachel's, share her bed.
No. I like fudge and I like the sofa, so
Yeah, you can stand sofa.
Plus, like,
Tom,
I wouldn't
Tom,
want to
I've
see
still got
Rachel's
my reminder
sofa.
to remind you in 8 days.
Yeah, that's just about right. That's when everything's over.
But you, Tash, and Laura are confirmed anyway. And then
Thanks, guys.
yeah, and then I'll make a group chat and organise it because we went to one of the pubs, but there'd be no point renting it because people just walk through to get to the garden.
Yeah, you can walk through it.
Or if we were in the garden, the toilets were like really shitty. And it's a really busy, popular pub because it's next to the rugby ground, so that's a big no-no. So we went to another one, which is really nice. But I need to ask if they have aircon.
Right, and then I found another one, so we need to look at that one as well.
Aircon in September probably is okay.
You can gamble on that.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so people who are here, I really do want to book the accommodation for skiing, and if you're all in agreement, I'll just do that today, and we lock in the dates.
But yeah, look at you, big money, big Adam.
I mean, Dan is paying me some money to cover it as well, because
what are the
deposit
dates?
is the 3rd of January to the 10th of January.
3rd of January to
The
10th.
deposit is €2,000.
When are you guys flying?
We'll fly on the 3rd.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
January.
I just thought you might be like flying on the New Year's Day or something.
3rd of January to the 10th.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we've got anything then.
We don't. We never have anything then.
And then how much is the flights?
I tried to put as much information as I possibly can in there. So if you look in budget summary,
Budget summary. I see it. Accommodation. You've done euros. Accommodation.
I have because I have to pay for it in euros.
540. Is that 540 each?
Yeah.
Flights. 540 each. Fucking hell, that's crazy.
But how much is it a night for a hotel?
Oh, that's a good point. We're going for a week, aren't we?
We are going for a week.
540.
It's gone up a little bit, but I'm happy to leave it at the price we've done, and I'll just cover the rest.
Transfer. What's the transfer?
Transfer is from airport to resort,
What does
or even to from where you live to the airport locally.
What does total ESF 3 minus J?
They are two different
The lessons,
ski
obviously.
schools. Yeah, they're the ski schools.
Okay. What's ESI mean?
ESI is European Ski Instructors, and the other is European Ski Foundation. Like, they're just different companies, and they offer different rates.
Presumably, ski equipment rental is skis, boots, helmet.
Yep.
Wait, what? One's day lessons, and then what's the total ESF day, ESI day?
So, depending which one you go for, like one is
the
very
20%.
slightly different. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So equipment-wise, if you scroll down to the bottom, we've got a couple of items that people can borrow. So Katie has a ski jacket that she doesn't want to use anymore, and some ski bottoms. I would not recommend the same person wear both items because you look like a ski instructor. So let's say, Lauren, if you want the bottoms, and Alex, you want the top, that would work.
I'd rather have the bottoms though. It's fit me better.
But my blue ones might fit you.
I don't think I'll fit into anything of Katie's.
Nothing of Katie's or yours will fit me.
We're going to bring them down to Bath, so you can try them on.
Total buying. I guess we're not buying this, are we? Do we buy this or rent this?
Which part?
It says full purchase options.
I'm having to flick between Discords. Oh, full purchase. This is basically like the cost of all the items that you will need.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But like a lot of it, like base layers, mid layers, stuff like that.
You'll have that. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to use my motorbike gloves, and I have several pairs, so can bring spares if people don't mind that they're black motorbike gloves.
Village footwear. Like if you have some trainers that have some grip and are good on ice, that's fine. Like, you don't need to buy a lot of this. I'm trying my best to lay out exactly how much this is.
This is
because
great.
I do know it's expensive.
Yeah, this is like almost 4 times the budget that I thought it would be.
Oh boy. Yep.
Yeah.
Since because like we would be able to afford it, but we've got Australia in November,
Yep.
and then it's
I'm aware.
Christmas.
Yeah, into Australia.
So
That's cool.
Yeah, we've got to go to Australia.
Oh, we've
to
got
the wedding.
India Mackenzie's wedding.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah.
we would basically have the. I mean, we'd obviously have Australia paid because it's November 1st, so we'd have November's 25th. Was when we have the next amount of money. But yeah, then it's obviously Christmas, and then I think
Christmas is expensive for people.
I think this is going to be too expensive for us this year.
And we also might be moving. We're staying in Bath, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I thought it was going to be about 1,500, but yeah.
Well, per person, it is about that.
Yes, yeah. But I didn't even take into consideration the jackets and everything else.
Which is why we're offering the ones we have for people to borrow. But
Also, if you want to buy the jacket now, it's a lot cheaper, especially in charity
it's
shops.
so cheap.
I got a ski jacket a couple of years ago for about £10 from a charity shop.
I still have my coat that I wore snowboarding in 2008. I still wear it and it still works.
Yeah, and like that's the thing with the ski stuff is it is also winter clothing.
Genuinely,
when you need
that coat that's that brown coat I wore.
I've actually got a set of ski gear that won't fit me, that used to be my brother's, which anybody's welcome to. Probably fit you actually, Alex.
Like we've got ways to work around it, Alex, and obviously the big thing is this is how much it will cost. And if it's beyond you, it will delay it till next year.
Yeah, I think this is going to be. I mean, I'll double check tomorrow when I'm more away.
Yeah, let's look at our actual finances.
Yeah, I need to open it on my Mac, which has got my budget tracker. Boring as that is, it is on my Mac.
Jess is completely right about people just giving this stuff away to charity shops right now, and if you've got an eye out for it, you can pick up an absolute steal.
Yeah.
As well as it being high summer,
I
people are just not thinking about this at all.
Like, I absolutely love to go, but God, why is this so expensive to go skiing? You're just going down a hill. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. The accommodation is also bougie. We can like go for somewhere less nice, but we will face the consequences for it, which is.
I need to go, guys.
Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'll message you guys, but yeah, I need to go.
See you later. Thanks for the games.
Thanks for the games, Jess.
Right.
Good job tonight.
Bye, Jess. I'll text you.
I'll send.
Right.
I'll look to this over this tomorrow, Adam. When I got my budget tracker.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And then I'll let you know how doable it is for us, or how much budget we'll have to change.
Yeah, I know you guys have also got Australia and Japan same year. It's pretty tight. So.
And then also now we're looking to move as well.
Yeah, I will tell you this now. If we do not go in this week we have here, we're not going. Like,
is snow just all gone?
No, the price of everything goes up about £200 a week.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you think the accommodation is expensive at $540 each, it will be $740 for the same place.
Worse, guys. We could still go on holiday together next year. It just doesn't need to be skiing and in January.
It'll just be another time.
Because I'm really up for going on holiday, not like in the UK, like actually going away somewhere nice, and willing to actually put some money towards it, like for a decent holiday. But yeah, just because it's just so close to Christmas in Australia. If we didn't have Australia, we'd be totally fine.
Oh yeah.
But because it's Australia. I do think India would kill me if I do not turn out to that wedding.
You're a bridesmaid. Adam, what about mid-March? Oh, fucking hell, why is every website so bright? What about mid-March?
Mid-March, you're then really questioning ski conditions.
Because I'm looking at everyone's like mid-March is the best time to go.
In terms of price?
It's probably worse in terms of skiing.
For me, it's getting towards bad skiing at that point. Like, you just got no guarantee where speaking to the locals that live in this place, they say this is the best week for skiing because it's the quietest, the cheapest. People are, exactly as you've said, like New Year's and Christmas was expensive, so therefore they haven't got it. Yeah. I've been ready for the it's too expensive from someone, because I honestly do recognise how expensive it is.
Yeah, I never, like, I only went when I was a child, so my dad, yeah, that's how it feels every time I'm crying. But I never knew it was like that expensive for a week. It's crazy.
I have, like, hidden nothing in terms of cost either. Like, I've tried to be as open and honest about it. Like, and I've done it as cheap as I can apart from accommodation. But then when you look at it, like, the flights cost what they would cost. The transfers cost what it costs, the equipment does as well.
Yeah, the flights are relatively cheap.
The accommodation is a big thing, but it doesn't change how much everything else costs as well.
But I also agree with you, Adam. Like, I rather spend money on accommodation.
Yeah.
Know that we've got somewhere nice.
Yeah, the one time I went snowboarding, you get so exhausted and you get back to that room disgusting, and like you just want to just have a nice place to recover, because then you reach a point on the holiday where you think, fucking hell, I gotta get up again tomorrow, and like even though you're enjoying it, you're still exhausted, so you do need that accommodation to like keep going throughout the week.
Yeah. Well, let me look at the budget track and see what we can do. But if not, I mean, I definitely want to go, so we might just have to.
We'll just do it next year.
Yeah, I might have to move it.
I mean, there's a world if it's next year, I'll join in, because for me it
Hell
was.
yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't
I'm
have
not.
to be
Don't
skiing.
don't delay for me, obviously. Like
No,
If we just get a villa in the south of France for
it
a
does
week,
have
I'm
to
not
be.
gonna.
It does have to be skiing. I need to go.
Why is
I
it-
want you all to come.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
if
do
you
also
want to
would
do a
like
small,
to go skiing.
yeah, we'll do skiing. But I mean, if you want to do a small holiday in like March next year for my birthday, that'd be cool.
and my birthday.
And Tom's birthday.
And dance.
It's a
And
special.
dance. Why the fuck don't we do
Oh,
that in
God.
March? Why don't we just go to like?
I feel like I've suggested this every year that I've known you guys.
We should do something. The three of us should be like, let's just do our birthday abroad.
That sounds great.
This is a
Nice.
thank you,
good idea, Alex.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant idea.
we
Wish I'd come up with it.
That's why we keep Alex around.
Dude,
He's
I
the
think we
brains
should,
behind
because
it.
I really do want to.
Brilliant. I don't know how he does it.
we should
I'll be really up for going on a holiday, because as much as I am like 99% of the time I do want to go to Japan, it would be nice to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd love to show you guys Croatia. To be honest, it's cheap and beautiful.
Again, it would be nice to go somewhere else that we haven't been before, Alex.
I feel bad because my elation and excitement for this birthday, I can see Adam's ski dreams crush before my eyes simultaneously. You know what would be good? Cancelling Adam's idea and doing our one. Yeah.
No. Dan said he was still up for it, so we might just do a small one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll go as our group in the next year.
Yeah, and we'll have such a good time that you'll all go, damn, we should have gone. Or
I
something like
want to go.
Yeah.
Like, if we didn't have Japan and also Australia, the two ridiculously expensive,
Let's just
long
hope
distance
that-
holidays.
Let's just hope that Alex doesn't go, do you know what, Lauren? We should go to Japan.
No, this is what we do. Alex, you
You've
wait
already-
and see
you're
if
already
you get
getting
like
that.
a
You've
mega
done it
pay
already.
rise.
Oh yeah, that's true. We get a pay rise.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we'll wait for that,
Hmm.
and then we'll commit to something.
I think, yeah, that's a cool idea. Also, like, if next year Lauren and I have no holiday plans, we actually said we're not going to do anything that's like far or out of Europe. Other than, oh wait, is Croatia in Europe?
Yes.
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 Then yeah, outside of Europe. History, not geography. So if we could do like a couple of small ones and then do skiing at the end. Would be sick.
Well, I've
Yeah, I'll
already
be up for that.
I've already booked off the 2nd to the 6th for my birthday this year, which would give us, if everyone aligned with that, the 28th Saturday to the 8th Sunday.
Nice.
Not obviously, I don't know how everyone else's annual leaves are looking, but I just threw that in for my own sake.
Mine is looking pretty garbage, but I get a week back from this apparently.
Potentially.
Mine runs
You know.
January to December, so.
Oh, so you
that's
just
next
reset.
year.
I get
Yeah.
fucking tax year holiday. Shit.
Yeah,
I
mine's
just said,
January to December as well, so I'm good.
I was like, when's the warmest in March? And apparently, sorry, where's the warmest? Canary Isles is quite nice.
That's where my parents went for my birthday in 2020.
The Canary
With you, or-
Islands. Yeah.
Yeah, Canary
Yeah.
Islands. So we could go Canary Islands.
I went
know a bit.
to Gran Canaria in 2022, and it was so good. Like the only problem was there was flies. So if anyone really hates flies, they were a bit annoying. But other than that,
Oh, no,
like
I'll bring my flies for her.
Yeah, just Lauren nunchucks.
yeah, like I went. Me and Tash, we went jet skiing, and it was like not just going in a square, but like we went down the island. So I already know the guy we can go to for that. I went scuba diving, rode a camel, did horse riding, which was super dangerous through like a western Rocky Mountains. There was
Oh,
a
sounds
really
very
cool,
romantic.
there was a really cool beach. The pool was lovely. And also me and Tasha don't have a holiday this year. So, and you guys maybe know or don't know, Alex does. My favorite number is 3, so it's like I was born on the 3rd of the 3rd of 1993. So for my 33rd birthday, I've always wanted to do something really massive. So
Yeah, so
it will be
Nice.
that year.
So next year, Adam will book skiing for the following January.
Okay.
Just go with the exact same plans, but move it back a year.
Well, give Adam the grace of maybe having a think about it tonight, just in case.
So that,
No. I knew this was coming. I just didn't know what direction it was going to come from.
And also, I
Because-
think Adam just appreciates having an answer now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I can go and plan my life now.
That's why
Yeah,
I said
exactly.
no months ago. I was like, look, bro, I can't
Yeah.
commit to this. No.
And I was there like, you know what I appreciate more than anything? A definitive answer.
yeah, frustratingly, I
Dan,
thought
are we
we
still
could.
going?
Yeah.
Dan, we should still go? Okay.
Nice.
So you do get your ski, and then when you
Yeah,
get
but
your
we need more than 3 people.
And you can tell us,
Yeah.
was the accommodation good enough? Is it worth going back there? Or
But we're not going to go and stay in a 10 bed.
Why
We'll
not?
find somewhere smaller with a hot
Oh,
tub.
you were in an Airbnb.
Yeah,
I thought you were in a hotel or something.
No, hotels are so expensive.
and then let's
You want a chalet anyway.
Yeah. Or a
and then,
little
yeah,
pop.
let's do a little joint 33rd. That'd be sick.
Dirty turd.
Yeah. The 3 amigos for the 33rd. Good.
I still have 3.5 weeks of annual leave to use this year.
Before December.
Well, you've got ports
For
and D&D.
Yeah,
How many-
or
how many-
probably a week.
how many
They're gonna be
days
at the
is that?
weekend. That's
Yeah.
not gonna.
How,
that's
how,
not gonna take
how
that
many
much,
days
it?
is that in annual leave? Is
3.5 weeks.
Is it 15?
Like 17, 18?
18, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
I
I
think
think I've got like
14.
137 hours or something like that.
We start like 20.
Yeah, I mean that's terrible. That's something that
Yours
I
is
try to-
shit.
Hey, now that I know I'm not spending £2,000 right now, I'm going to buy myself some new ski pants.
Hey.
Hey.
Treat
man.
yourself.
And just so it's not
treat
forgotten,
yourself.
I've left the stream on this entire time for one purpose, which was I had yet to ask Alex what his favourite part of the D&D
That
was.
was foolish of you. You've just
Oh.
watched me become super sad in front of Lord Gun HD. He's
Oh
seen my
God.
dreams crack.
I'll see if Lord Gun HD is here. I
It's been a
don't.
month, so it might not be.
I don't think he's here.
Favorite moment was the fact that we've acknowledged that Freya needed the tomfoolery of Angel to just snap her back to reality a little bit. And it was nice to have that bonding moment of everyone like being there for each other, hugging and stuff, and swimming.
It specifically needed to be Angel's tomfoolery, though. No sausage licking. That was unacceptable.
Yeah, the first
damn
one.
That crossed the line.
Thank God for
No
that.
damn foolery, just
She's-
tomfoolery.
She was also downstairs when that happened.
She caught a glimpse, perhaps.
I just love Devlin's shoulders being like, as Angel eats the sausage.
He outrolled me by like 1.
Yeah.
But you gotta
It just-
live
it
and die by
felt
the
like
dice.
You should get a bit of karma, you know?
I really tried to pan that off.
Yeah, you should eat this. You need to eat.
You need to eat. You need to keep your strength up.
I was going to say something I completely forgot now.
Was it to do with holidays?
Is everybody on for peak on Friday?
Ah, there we go. Peak on Friday. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, Katie's playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tom, you're playing. We're going to start at 9.
Am I? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't
You're gonna
know.
love it. It's actually really good.
Yeah. It's just like a silly.
Honestly,
like,
Tom, I also had no choice in the matter. So
It's a little physics-based game, Tom, where you're just climbing a hill with friends.
I'll
but
probably love it. It's just I assume I'm free. Nothing is there telling me I'm not. So
You're free. I check your calendar.
you guys are taking
Check my
away
work
my
calendar.
iPad time.
Checked you.
oh,
Just looking through the window, like
my
staring at
paper
it.
calendar.
Yeah.
iPad kid, Lauren.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna
iPad-
go.
My
hit
new
the hay.
iPad.
Yeah.
But
Session,
GG,
Alex,
guys.
very good.
Yeah, thank you. We'll pick this up next week.
Alrighty.
Woo!
See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye,
everyone.
guys. I was yawning.
Night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Love you.